about what NIR Michael Malley used and spent on them. It wasn't no free money, it never come from sky.
You see, one of the reasons they're having difficulty of presenting a manifesto. Remember, Paul will come up with this statement Friday. And in a couple of days, people start asking questions and it come down to nothing. You remember last election, 2020 election, it was Damian Crawford who was responsible for drafting the manifesto for the PNP. It was released quite early enough for people just mash it up left, right, and center. I'm going to admit the only thing that was credible from it is the incentive. You get for 6 months or so that we get a discount for we like bill. That was the only thing that came from it. Everything else get mashed down. They learn from it. You know what they want to do? They want to wait until election call, and 2 weeks before election they release a manifesto. Nobody have time to sit down and read it. So nobody have time for fully digest the foolishness, the wild promises they are making. You know, so them promise wild. That stand up in a place and say, "I go turn Portmore in a wellness city. Give them amenities that are already in a resilience park. You might go first about a hospital that's going to be built by the government." They know they're bankrupt. They are very bankrupt with ideas. So they know when them release it, people are gonna mash it up left, right, and they don't want that because they're gonna mash up them confidence like what they saw in the 2020 election.
Their manifesto is
get no manifesto.
Like Mark conference speech. My conference speech was a simple endorsement of the government programs.
Yes, exactly.
Talk they can't change Andrews and and them can't go disrupt because all the economic things are on track. And them cannot go on if them go and disrupt because they might try something over them come with nothing. They might go derail it. And somebody put up a video with Mark Bowling at a press conference, at a PNP conference. Yes, NIR is this, yes, this is this, and he might confirm everything that this is it. But he must still try to find something to come. You know him, Mark Bowling, them know the economy is on the right track. And the big people and business people understand economics know. And Mark them know if you come and try to derail back the economy as they always do. Yeah?
You see, and that is why they are hell bent on attacking everything that is now positive. That is why they are attacking the crime. Can you imagine somebody out there attack crime is going down and they are attacking it? They are trying to put it in a bad light, say because the police are killing too much people.
But Chuck, when you listen to them statements, you realize that they're having issues getting support from the business people. All I hear my talk about Tapanaris is the business people and the top business and the investors here are speaking about.
The elite.
They're not getting the support from them because they know that Andrew Oldness is working for the economy. And whatever they have been presented to them to get the support from them to support the PNP is showing that they're not getting it. And let us be honest. The people with sense realize that PNP has no plan for the Jamaica and a backwards we have to go with them. All about the top and the elite, it's not the elite necessarily, it's the business individuals aren't.
No, I didn't matter.
Yeah,
I didn't matter, they are being backed by the elites.
Chuck, you realize today, for the first time, after the PNP keep them big functions over Portmore, you notice for the first time we didn't go out over Portmore and dominate the Gleaner, you realize?
Yes.
And I make sure walk out the Gleaner all day today, look. And normally, everywhere the PNP got the Gleaner, they behind them and a post story after story. I don't know what happened with Mark and Matalan, but look like say them a move them paper away from the left and gone to the center now because they realize say if Mark Golden lose when Mark Golden lose the election, they're going to the government will continue not to give them no work. Because right now they must suffer.
No, they get work. Them get work.
You see that 10 million lawsuit is also affecting them as well, you know. It's
Another
because
10 million. For the 4 years.
Them
For the 4 years where they must support Mark Golding. If you check up the losses every year, for the 4 years they must support Mark Golding, the Gleaner have lost almost $500 million.
Yeah, man. I want I'm saying adding to that as well, you know. Remember in
Rents, hold on, Rents. Hold on, Munchie. You know, say, me used to buy Gleaner, and no people now buy Gleaner Star no more.
Yeah,
You know, buy it. Me, I really have a right. So the price I got drop. If 100 people to buy Gleaner, and them start by it, it's a big effect that, no matter how small it is, for 100 of one Gleaner or $200. Check 100 times, $200 of one Gleaner, $250. And money that, me now buy Gleaner, read Star no more. Because I burn out my government.
The board had an
See me a deal is?
The board had an emergency meeting a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And them tell the chairman, say, the road where you go down, a business where run, remember. So your friendship has sink the paper.
Yeah, man, that's what I am about to say, because even with query issue, a politics cause it. Politics cause that 10 million.
Vashan, the boy Vashan.
Yeah, because
of
politics, why they, I don't Jovan. It was because of politics why they rushed to cover, and because of politics that they refused to retract it, and because of politics them cover up the apology from the IC. And because of politics and they think for some reason them think they have IC immunity. Because when they hear say them go when they see query they should at least make every effort to restitute. But no, them a politics some in so not more than when the Jovan drama, they must say, listen, not only are we losing supporters in the paper, we are getting lawsuit 10 million and a 10 million plus legal fees, you know.
Yeah, and that is all because of politics.
Yep.
Over 15 million for up here, and 14 million fee.
So they must say,
a lawyer fee not
are
cheap.
we losing 500 million in losses? We have over 10 million in lawsuit, and more can. When you read the story, me I read Andrew Owen's statements, and Andrew can't even put a lawsuit against Gleaner. But he can't work the court rule.
Yes.
Maybe they hear say wanna come in.
All the Gleaner had to do was being fair and balanced. We never asked them for support because we don't care if they support. Just be fair. The Gleaner go to them way to suppress positive information about Jamaica Labour Party while putting out every single thing about Mark Golding and this and that, all type of foolishness where they come with. And the IC. Every day they get up the IC. You know, since from the IC, you know, from Pantan gone. And then get the poll. You know, so they rest the IC, they don't even look for the woman up there. They say they look the new lady up there, nobody now call her name.
You know, so the Lawrence Row.
Call IC name too.
The Gleaner TVJ know about the Lawrence Row matter. You know, and them never publish, you know. I send him up, send it again, and send it to Cliff this time.
They have not run anything again.
Yeah, they refuse to publish it because I make my own look bad.
Christine, what are the guys? Christine, what's her name? Christine is not 10, it's 28. Sorry, you're making a mistake. 28, not 10.
You know, get the figure good, Christine.
That's why I put 10 bank account. I say it's wrong. It's 28 bank account, Christine. Sorry. I think you missed that.
No, the knockout point for the PNP, you know, is the JLP conference, you know. Oh, no, we recover from that, you know.
Yeah, man, you know, oh, they're spending money, Spending which money, Chuck? Spending which money and the private sector not say nothing about they're spending money since the conference and they be spending the money and then give out the $10,000 grant to church. That Mark Golding bad man, the people them who get the $10,000.
That is a commercial.
As a rich man, a capitalist man.
Which that is a wonderful commercial he gave to us, you know.
And 4 years in my ball, I say government now spend the money from poor people, you know. Now the government are giving people the money in my cost.
How can you be against poor people you claim to say love getting $10,000?
Him not get the lockout.
Green have a next lawsuit, you know, Munchie. You know Colin Virgo?
Yeah, 20.
Yes.
Colin Virgo also have a lawsuit against the Gleaner, you know, for defamation, you know.
Yeah, man, if it's sue them,
Because they put that Colin Virgo was at the party with Flight Green. Remember Flight Green thing at the hotel?
Yeah.
They did right.
Yeah, and they're right. Yeah.
And he sued them, but I don't remember if it was settled or it is still going.
Yeah, man, everybody, if all the prime minister have sue them too. They must do better. So you see Donald Trump sue CNN, sue MSNBC, sue ABC. You think he ram? And he win every one.
Donald Trump sue a pollster.
Okay.
Listen, Donald Trump sue a pollster in Iowa.
Of course, Donald Trump no wrong, and every one of them get money from. And Donald Trump sue all Facebook. Donald Trump sue all Facebook. And
Giuliani.
And Chuck, something else. Gleaner people went strike for salary or something like that last year.
Yeah, man, Gleaner strike for salary last year.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
It got worse now.
And they could have paid them.
Because then I got no salary for get when they pay all $10 million.
All they had to do was be fair. Post anything when that time when they go on bad Cliff Hughes officer, but wait. The Gleaner, something like this happened in the country, and the Gleaner is the #1 paper. We're supposed to put it in so people can go back in the archive and get it, and the Gleaner don't post it.
How many are you?
Down, they not post it. Unemployment, they not post it. Tourism up, they not post it.
How many have you heard? How many have you heard that a Gleaner, employees of the Gleaner, sent George Davis when George Davis was talking to you? Okay. George Davis talked about you one morning, you know.
See that one never hear music here. Repeat the one there.
Over phone that.
Mark. Hold on, I'm on phone already.
Mute him.
Repeat the one there.
George Davis spoke about it one morning on one of the I think about 3 weeks ago when he talked about the Lawrence Rowe matter because the true Gleaner suppress it.
Spoke about what?
That he was threatened. He was called by his colleagues elsewhere. Somebody told me that it's the Gleaner employees. He was called by his colleagues elsewhere and asked why Mafia published some things on the PMP about the PMP. Why Mafia carry this story? Why Mafia push this story? Him mind himself, him to be careful. Threaten him. Him old colleague them from the Gleaner call him and threaten him. Colleague in the media call him and threaten him. Own colleagues in media. So the whole of who you see a work a Gleaner, because the one Javon Johnson, him in a Peter Bunting pocket long time, because Cliff Hughes, John Davis said, you know, throw a shade at them, that Cliff Hughes teach all of them when they come through the door nationwide. Don't take no favor from nobody because they are going to approach you with favors. And you know, so once they start give you money, and John Davis say, a lot of who call him and threaten him, people from in the PMP pay them rent. No matter about the man them now, you know. Them a buy them car, them a send them on trip, and them a take a lot of gifts from them. Peter Bunting, I do that. Here, all Javon Johnson's maybe one of Peter Bunting girl. And them a carry down the Gleaner, the same employee them. Because they can't control themselves. Anything for the PMP. And notice how you, Richard Stark, PMP first before even family caution say, and one of them say, PMP first. Them no business about nothing.
The man say no protecting Jay that he had limited time to read a 700-page report and write the story. Now come on, man. And they did it again, you know.
So why are you surprised? He basically just had the same thing with the Prime Minister and they did something there. They did it with the Prime Minister and his statutory declaration, and they did it when they have the whole alabalo about the breach of building permits. They do it them with more than a read nothing. They just want
read them have them story pre-written and ready to go.
Exactly.
And I wanted to ask, how did IC make such an erroneous mistake? And that me want to ask.
It was deliberate because they have an agenda. That's how we get.
Yeah,
that's how we have to get rid of Panther.
Or if you call a man name that he was in the interview.
Yeah, it was the time
It is
When's
similar
gonna
to this one.
time there?
Guys, listen to this one. It says Colin Berger is threatening to sue Jamaica Gleaner newspaper for defamation after they reported that he was captured on a video at a party on a no movement day, which would be criminal offense in Jamaica under the COVID regulation. The birthday party led by several high-profile resignations, including that of Agriculture Minister Floyd Green from his cabinet seat. Virgo is the Assistant General Secretary of the Bustamante Industrial Trade Union, has previously run in politics in Jamaica. The video footage shows immense social media and community outrage. Sorry, video media drew immense social media and community outrage in the highlights of several prominent figures flaunting the COVID-19 protocol. But it wasn't a flaunt of any protocol because under COVID rule, gathering was allowed at hotels. Right?
We know that you know talk about because of politics and because it was close to election, you know it already.
Yeah. But they wrote in that story that Colin Virgo was in the picture, was in the video, and he was not. Right? So that's another lawsuit, that another $10 million come again.
Yeah, man, I hope it more. The Gleaner turned blogger. You know, see Gleaner turned blogger, Chuck?
Yes.
Then I'm the journalist up there again, a blogger up there, because there's no way I'm going to put my name and my credibility on the line just because I want to put out a story first. Me, I read it properly, I make sure I properly ventilate it and not cause a problem.
You know what? I saw them done before. You remember, it was 2 years ago or a year ago. Statin revamp how they calculate unemployment rates. And Statin, the first year that they revamped it, they stated outright, because they're using a new method of calculation, they cannot use previous year as a comparison to this one, because they changed the method of calculation. You know what Gleaner did? Gleaner went ahead and posted that there was an increase in unemployment rates. Gleaner went and posted, and in the same article, because there was in fact an increase in unemployment rates, but you cannot use the previous year and compare it to the current, because the 2 years use two method of calculation. Statin come out and say it. The comparison between the two quarters cannot be used because it's two method. And Gleaner ignore all of that and say,
because remember them have an agenda, you know. But guys, Emily keep today?
Yeah, I understand. So Dayton camp was over there. No, I didn't already. No. I didn't see the depart. No, I know
So they ask him about Mark Golding's statement. What he say?
I never hear the interview.
Because she's supposed to upset with the statement, you know, because she loved her, but for a good name, you know, what she not have, you know.
So we can't find any.
See if you find it.
You will come out and say not get no coverage.
Yes, after the RGR so nice to him.
Not more than he asked to me, and this is my opinion. I think he had asked them to bury the poll, and they went ahead and do it.
Yeah,
I think that's what they did.
I believe so, because they not tweet for the whole week when the poll are released. They not tweet about it. Not one of them not talk about no poll. I mean, I have to go by every minute and ask them, come to not see when the poll start put out poll, then they might ignore me.
And then not only that much, it is the first I'm seeing done under the Gleaner polls that shows that the PNP is leading, and not one comrade posts it.
Exactly.
Now at the first, me see that.
What
they don't believe.
What them about a release in November?
Yeah, can they do one in December and it never look right? Then they did them a fall.
So them the one that they hide them.
They know some poll not have them and lead nothing.
A matter of fact, with my bridging fan at PNP called me and tell me, say, yo brother, yeah, say it all along, you know, pretty at all. Me say what happen. They meet all up road. to discuss what aspect of the poll them for release. And then they make a final decision saying release none at all. Because if you release this a party, people are going to ask about that the party. And if you release that the party, people are going to start to ask about that. And so the whole poll are go out there. So them decide so them are sinky.
And then after they decide so them are sink it down on this RJR send down on this nephew. Or the one quick 2-week poll, one rush poll. Blue that spend time in the field and do proper poll.
The man said the poll was commissioned by some business persons.
Wicked and lie.
But Cliff spoke today, Cliff said something that is key. He said he was told by an opposition member of parliament who is big within the party, stating that a poll is coming out which is not looking good for the PNP. You sure so we drop places. And they don't know how them are going to work around this. They knew, I'm saying it, they knew the result of the poll and everything. You see, to me, the poll no make sense. Dan Anderson poll no make sense. You know why it make sense? Jamaicans are favoring Andrew Holness. Jamaicans are saying the JLP is the best person to run the country. And yet still they're going to tell me, say, if election call tomorrow morning, most Jamaicans are going to vote for PNP.
Not a thing, no go so.
You know what me think happened? Dan Anderson is trying to even out the poll and come up with a tight race. You remember when
man, plus or minus 3.
Yeah. What am I going to do? I'm going to try. I remember, all along they when I stacking numbers and you lead by 10, 15, make it 15. But you lead by double digits.
Yeah, Mark Golding next time is lead to 11. Remember, Mark Golding move from 3 to 6 to 9 and the last poll extends the lead to 11. So I can't understand when I see Mark Golding go on. So I say, I want to Mark Golding lead it gone.
We don't understand me. I think what me think them a try to align with, because they know what is the true figure. And if you put the true figure in a show saying plummet, them can't do that. But them have to show say in drop little. And you have to show say the JLP stagnant. So when a new poll come out, you see where the JLP increase and then drop, and then you go say, JLP sneak. You get remember somebody do one, You not hear them say, JLP sneak past the PNP. And then they go say it's going to be a close election. Remember when call a very close election for 2020? Which part of 2020 election?
2016 as 2016. Porsche was ahead according to Dan Anderson.
Remember I said 2016 it was going to be a wash.
Porsche, yes, remember clearly. I was so nervous. I don't sleep election night. I don't sleep days after election. I don't sleep.
Yeah,
no, but
and then
Dan Anderson was never right.
Election is going to be very close between.
I'm telling you, when me know say Labour Party win election in 2016. You have a road in a Seaview, in Station Road. Station Road, they in a one Labour Party part of the constituency. The road right to the police station depend. When I go upon the Station Road about 1 o'clock election day, and there was one man come down there with a car, fully green, paint up and everything with some music, and him a play roll call. And when I look on Station Road, and you see green come out on Station Road, and when you look on the PMP, them just sit down and them in a shock. Even the PMP poll worker, them you can't see it on them face. From this house, them know say them lose election. And from that little gathering, me know say we win the election. And at the same time, you see when I look at vibes they build up. And my little fool candidate. We call the man the time and I say, oh brother, anyway you're there. Find yourself a Station Road now. Yes, how you feel there. I say you can't bother come better things to do. That the little vibes the man say my better things to do.
2016, me never know say we win. Me nervous, me couldn't sleep the night. Me say,
me I said no sir when they
never believe it.
You go here say something come me a labor writing and me a dieted labor writing, but now I don't talk. I did not see that 2016.
Me never see it neither. My brother, every minute me I call my brother and I ask if he hear nothing. He said no, he not hear nothing. Cause in time there, we are get rid of Damien Crawford from East River St. Andrew, Mrs. Oldness just a come. Every minute me I call my brother, me say hear nothing. They say we hear so Mrs. Oldness win, but we don't know who win the election. We want to celebrate, but we don't know if we celebrate because we don't know. We're nervous. Me tell him, I don't know what old Chuck say no.
Me couldn't see that little play down a White Seed, down a station road.
I think the 2016 election was the most shocking election ever. And you see, from that election, may I say, any close race happen, JLP is going to win it. If JLP can...
I didn't beat it when we remember when we did at Belmont Road, when we reach at Belmont Road and Belmont Road Park, when we look, we see one whole heap of jerk chicken man that come. And we say, oh, I hope we're going to set up.
That's your portion where shock. I found this portion to come back. And this
Where's that?
come back.
Yeah, man.
So we said jerk chicken man.
I hope we're going to set up. Around the things a celebration I got this. So I said, oh, you not sell no chicken yourself. I hope the whole round go set up to sell chicken. Go back around there.
Right back.
But for about 1 o'clock punch, I know we win, man. For me see that settings there. When you see Steve, your labor right come out, then we hear it.
Me never know, me never see it.
All me need was a better candidate to win the seat for that time.
Who was the candidate, Chuck?
My man named Webb.
Oh. How when they know?
Yeah, man. But Trevor Webb never ready.
So whichever Webb they know.
Let me tell you how I know say him did go losing seat, so him never got better impact. When we did have the mass meeting at Mobile.
That was a big Ross meeting. Excuse me,
that was a big meeting. And let me tell you this, PMP just had a conference. And Labour Party say, yeah, well, Mobile, we are going to shoot out for that one, And the amount of labor right in a CV were just...
Anyone would say Mobile we have so much labor right.
Yeah, man. They say some CV labor right just up and out the road and wait for the bus to come, We did a call the man. We can't get him on the bus now come. The people them have to take off them. PMP come out and laugh after the people them now and they say this stealing deal. They can't no chance.
Hey, you see that mass meeting at St. James door? One of the largest mass meetings Mobile ever have.
Chuck, what you say? We've done for.
Done for, man. Listen to me. Not even answer the man, never answer the phone. Much as we come tell the people and say, boy, you know, so me not get no bus. It better you come and you stand up with them and say, Jeng, boy, me not get no bus. We can't. But not even answer, answer your phone.
Oh, God. So, on no go? What wanna do?
He did go. Me did have one little bus where me and my friend never that traveling.
Oh, you need to say I'll PNP a laugh after them. Take
I laugh after them too. Me sorry. With a laugh. As a matter of fact, you look if you're not modern time because I reach on TikTok.
Yeah.
All right. You never TikTok yet. You're out there.
Everybody that laugh I found come out and that one boss.
Mr. Webb said to know. Mr. Webb said to know joke.
And not even the decent to tell the people and say, yeah, I'm not get no bus. So just who can go on this?
Hey.
Right. And them time, but me this still.
When the gunshot night that.
Yeah, at the night when the two gang them woke up.
Me did it with my little boy, man. And I tell us, I have to set so, man. I look for liquor, man. I tell her, man, I want the most scary thing to.
Two of them woke up in a truck. Oh, yeah, two of them woke up.
But I know, they went plant some youth. PNP went plant some youth in to create commotion to, from earlier, Yeah, man. You see that youth, one kind of junkie youth, then put him in there for come along with some things, man. So I have to call him up and pull him, man.
It's a long time PNP I get trouble.
Long time, man. That night,
Maybe have no more meeting. Like, maybe have no meeting after that. From that, maybe have no more meeting.
We don't have no more. Remember, from that, JLP, we don't have no mass meeting, because we don't have no mass meeting for the 2020 campaign. We We never have
If
no
he say we
mass meeting.
got, if he say we got have one for the 1 year truck.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
If you have 2 or 3, try
If he say Moby again.
We normally have 3 mass meetings. Halfway Tree, Shamsab Square, and Mandeville. Either Mandeville or Mapen. So those are normally the 3 big meetings.
and
So
Chuck,
normally the election is announced either at the Halfway Tree one or at the Montego Bay one.
and to this, let me tell you what I'm to why me surprised when they were remember so PNP we have one ratted mass meeting at Halfway Tree, you know.
Yes.
Yes, in 2015.
Yeah, man.
Not 2016.
And
Before the
It was
election.
weeks before election.
Yeah,
Sometimes it happen,
before the
you know.
election.
Something else did happen. Remember, they had a mass meeting in Mandeville one Sunday, and we had one in Halfway Tree this Sunday. And for them platform, they had PJ. And our platform, it was the last meeting with Siaga go. Siaga did the other one Halfway Tree on the stage. And remember the morning, Cliff Hughes did make him assessment, and Cliff Hughes said, the 2 mass meetings over the weekend, the 2 old leaders came out, but for 2 different reasons. One says victory, and one says that his party was in trouble. Yes, PJ says his party was in trouble, and Siaga says victory.
Porsche won it big door. Me dig nervous when me see it.
Porsche
Nah,
one
lie.
huge.
When me see Porsche won at the transport center truck,
Yes,
me
man.
start my heart start going no say me have start me easy to get afraid, you know. My heart start beat out of my chest when me see the people
That was
come they roll out.
That was
Them,
to this day,
it's a big man.
The largest. I mean, they had such a large mass meeting and lose the election.
That's why they thought they was
No,
gonna
man.
win. Cause it
Don't forget
was
Mandy won,
huge.
you know. Mandy
Oh
won.
my God.
Mandy did say 150,000 strong can go wrong.
And they say he go wrong. Wrong, man.
But was in Shamsab Square, did they not you Navy? 150,000 strong can go wrong.
Porsche won
I
the
was-
big two.
I was
You know what
there.
happened with Porsche? I think Porsche never ready for election and Peter Phillips call the election.
Then push her if you call it.
Peter Phillips do it, yes.
But wasn't it earlier and because of hurricane you have to push back?
No.
She have about 1 year left or
They have a
something.
year left, man. But they're supposed to call it in November. And when they check out the poll, they say, no, sir, we never better call it. And they, because remember, you know, all of the indications.
Yes, in November, them did that, she did that drop.
All indications was that election was going to be called.
Yeah.
And when they did ask, supposed to say, me never tell him, nobody said, me I call no election. Right. So then it push it off and call it the February.
Right.
But from all indication, man, because they're saying was that we have 22 seats over them. We can't lose all of them.
You think I'm a loser?
You think I'm a loser? I'm just going to give them a whipping.
No, them did have how much seat? 42?
It was 42-21.
Oh, Andrew is my son.
Right? Yeah, 42-21. And them say we can't lose all of them. But when they check the waters in November, it never look good for them. But what they did at the time was give the Labour Party more time to spread the 1.5 message.
Right. Because I remember say at first when we talk about the 1.5, then you get you small and Wally pa comrade all long time, dirty comrade where they mash up the
Ralph Iman.
Ralph, I me attack Ralph Iman, one of them
Yeah.
what rush up the country and the PJ, and they were on the radio, and you know so they get Wally pa radio time in a chuck, and every minute they must say can't work and this and that, and they get every economist down to dirty thinking out my day with so much of the country. Everybody come on, come say it now work, and the people wasn't buying it. So the extra time when they give it, worse than they could have do.
Worse than they could have ever.
Worse than they could have
Yeah,
do.
because she wasn't behind in November, you know.
Okay.
Wasn't in behind.
The people never did believe we in November.
No, I'm not talking about she Porsche wasn't behind in November, you know.
No.
It's just that she slipped in popularity.
Right.
But they
Right.
were behind.
Yeah, and the PNP convinced the people them say there's no money to do the 1.5, and he said because Peter Phillips did a pass up IMF test. We never did get no traction because Peter Phillips was credible kind of pass IMF test. He might give good speech and everything, but the worst thing they could have do
Gleaner gave him man of the year.
Gleaner gave him man of the year. They make the church on the road.
And then we have out a many.
And then when February come, then Paul when show us then they want massive lead.
Yeah, man. Dan Anderson.
It was a week before the election. And me think they went do that to demotivate Labour. Me tell you, see Labour rights them, just show them some negative news and motivate them. I think that poll it was a week and a half before the election. That poll came out and sure it was going to be a landslide election for the
Of course. And they had every single economist and radio talk show people are tear down in the media. Simasia said, then done we. We will never forget what they do in 2016. And write off Andrew Holness. Write him off.
And I said it on a live, me say, won't we liberate go through in 2024? It's nothing compared to 20.
Yeah, then do it, but not 2016 too.
Then it's not 2016, 2024, a BFB.
Yeah, the
PNP always do that.
Remember,
what the difference with PNP and we? We have a campaign policy and scandal with the PNP though. PNP will get personal and tear down Labour. Me tell them all the time, them a hunt me down, them a find out cash, them a want where me live, them a talk about me hair or me look, they never can talk to me about the policy. We say let's debate policy. One have to get so personal every day. Me always ask to come with them. Me sound bright and we done so we are selfish brain. Challenge upon the policy.
Monche.
They never can come.
In 2016, me hear not talk about the polls. That was done on this, but remember say we went for a man at Trinidad and he gave us
the ram shot, he was the only one. He was the only one. And he not the number four since but he does teach. He not the number four.
That's the man who tell you say when him poll, he find what them call. He say how him do for him poll and why him accurate. He say every constituency have a Labour right side, a PNP side, and a neutral side. Every constituency have that. He say only collect information at the neutral side, the side where now ball out for nobody.
Right.
And soon go to poll up 100 yard.
Yeah. And come talk about Mark Extend lead.
Mark Extend lead, can you go for 100 yard to ask the people in?
And don't a PN land. Talk about Mark when expands lead.
Let me tell them all one night. You see all the night Chuck, you went the day night for the by-election in and town. If I know your politics. I mean, I tell them, say Labour rights and stop making by-election fool, A JLP, they on the rise. I mean, say, listen, when we see we go through 2016 and we come out, we can't go through any election unless a Labour right don't want the election.
This evening, I'm hello here, I ask a question. And but I don't forget full views on it. I ask the question. In the last couple of years, what was the most difficult time we as Labour right face? The sentiments over there was during the Integrity Commission report when that come out, and that had most Labour right nervous. When that report they come out and then Senegal Parliament and not the first one, not even the first one when they talk about the prosecution. No, that one there.
No, that never. I did the last one.
The last one. He said that was most people said that was the most difficult time.
Gleaner was sending out headlines left, right, and center.
Right. It was because when that come out, the PNP them did the pan happy no man.
But the blogger save, in all honesty, the blogger save Andrew Wallace,
Of course, I will.
That's
of course, I will.
Munchie, we sit down up much o'clock.
Of course, I will.
We sit down and we read the reports.
Yes.
And that was what? Let me tell you something. Gleaner operated as if they didn't expect anyone to read the reports. I think that's what happened.
That's what happened.
They did not expect anyone to sit down and read the 177 page. I sit down. Me say when me hear it the night now, me say no man. Me have to sit down and read this myself. Come here, so when you see headline and Gleaner did not read that report, it comes out at 2:30. And by 3 o'clock, 3:20, something, not even 3:20, Gleaner start fling out headline them left, right, and center. And Munchin and Chuck will not forget me sit down and me read it. And me say, no, I have to read this because I can't believe say Andrew make give up. Come here and say, no, sir, so me sit down and read it.
Renz, I remember the day. I don't remember who it was. Who me did have somebody on the platform. And Renz did come up and say, Renz add me. Renz said, make him talk about it. And Renz said, I remember who, you remember who was the person, Renz?
No, but go and talk me remember.
Which one of the comrades did them and him did a beat, you know. And Munch said, Renz said, bring say come and make him talk. And Renz said, which part of the report you talk about? And he couldn't talk. He couldn't mention the page, and Renz start going at the report page by page and say, you remember that question our Gleaner asked? See the answer for it over here, so. Yeah.
Yeah, because Gleaner take out and just pull at that 28 bank account, the list that they just take out headline and post. They don't read it neither, then wicked.
They don't read it.
And then the PNP distribute now then groups away when they talk about.
And then even and you know what me show them up as well with they were posting the SSL money deposited into Andrew Wallace's accounts. And they circled that section. But when me I see them circle, but me I say, why them ask the question and me know the CMPH the answer. So me have to show one, me say, look right above the circle. They are so tunnel black. The CMPH one not about much million deposited to Andrew Wallace's account from SSL states what was the money for. It said a bond that was mature, the bond mature and they invest the money. And it also stated that the investigator confirmed it. The CMPH, them only circled the part, say how much million deposited.
And then the PNP keep press conference.
And in the resignation.
Me so we go through it in a truck. Me almost have to come have a social. Me almost have a nervous breakdown.
Me say Munchie, I want
you never notice me did gone. Me couldn't see it. Me almost have a nerve. Me not sleep. Me not heat. Me stress. My husband said no girl. Me almost have a nervous breakdown.
At 2 times I forgot through teeth and nail. You see, even when the DPP drama, and there was a man who claimed saying my labor right, and I said it was unconstitutional. I said, what was unconstitutional? Did you read it? You see the thing with Jamaicans don't read, and Gleaner realize it, and they use it to push whatever narrative that they wish. And too much how it done. The tax argument, said my blood cleavers. Him know them art circle did not pay tax. You know, something think English don't not pay.
I break up.
Do pay tax? Is that that one time?
I mean, I break up our Renz girl. I break up.
Renz just go.
The party, everybody.
Why me tell you say, Chuck? It was not a. Me say it was the worst time.
It was a difficult time for us, man.
It was a difficult time because you know why? Because me know say Andrew Wallace is the man who will fix the country and bring it to the next generation, and to me, we feel like it was being taken away from us.
The man,
and that's why it hurt me so much.
Press conference right away, you know.
Yeah, man. I felt that it was being taken away from us.
Call elections.
Exactly. The PNP don't deserve to be no government, Chuck, and that is me grew up in a PNP family with a PNP mother, PNP family, and me I tell us that PNP do not deserve to be in government. So when me see how they rise up against the Prime Minister and tear down the Prime Minister, civil society group, the media, the church, the teacher, everybody, it just feel like me I go have a nervous breakdown. Me just couldn't take it. Cause me picture myself living in a Jamaica with a PNP to set back the country. Because Percival will last an entire generation because of Percival Chuck.
I remember Munchi that a few nights after I come out, we had a basically a conference call with an accountant. I think the guy was a forensic accountant. And he agreed to come and we were on a call with him. And the first thing the man said to me, the man said, listen to me, people. This report don't work the paper it is printed on.
Yeah.
And that was a forensic account. And
Exactly.
that build up my confidence more. You know. The man said, this report don't work the paper on which it is printed. I will go through it the night and him explain to us. And he said, if you look at the account, you realize I repeat the money. Then just add up the same money 3 and 4 and 5 times.
Exactly.
Right?
Wicked.
Yeah. And then someone like
Mr. Justice Panton, man. Justice Panton go down in history, one of the worst commissioner. We will never forgive Justice Panton for almost topple the duly elected good prime minister. All because he couldn't separate him politics from his work. We'll never forgive him for that. Because he never have to take the job, Chuck. He could have said, me no want it. He could have said, me love my party too much, me can't do. He couldn't separate party from country.
He saw it as an opportunity.
Yes.
To serve him party in a
yeah. We'll never forgive him because he took the job and from the day he took the job, he started to sabotage the government. Starting from the query, even the rural read thing. Now come out to that in a chalk, a propaganda that you know. I wonder if you know, you go see.
I have one.
The rural read thing a propaganda because there is no evidence of rural read putting any taxpayer money in a package. You go see.
One guy recently, he was a teacher, and he might tell me, he said, listen to me, you see, rural read. He said, the problem with rural read face, a whole heap of people rural read run out of classroom were only in the to a letter. Some of them done principal without no qualification.
Exactly.
Well, we're going to go run out whole heap of them.
Yeah, man. With a PNP, people get job and not qualify. They hate him like pies.
Principal and all they have is a letter. So go to school and then get a job and then turn principal because they know the right person.
Yeah.
Whole heap of them. So then say a whole heap of them people they will read come run out. So when they go after him.
Yeah, man, they set him up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they set him up. Now come out that real read the BSM where the little IC sent out what we hear. Him did go look money, yes, but it was private funds. I mean not give real read no right because the Prime Minister trust him he should do the right thing, but not a thing will come out of that Chuck. Because the Integrity Commission have no integrity. The Integrity the Integrity Commission go up there and I try to find things from politicians, they should have focused on the government agency. Focus on what going on a WAF, what going on a TAJ, what going on a Port Authority. Them the place where people go down there and be a scamming and hustling and something. If they would have served the country better if them they do that.
You see what them doing now? I think them going there. Them have a disdain. Them all right. Peter Bunting after the 2020 election claims say in his speech him say. We were beaten on social media and them have to get rid of it. Them have to cut the popularity of Andrew by any means necessary.
Right.
And one of the easiest way is corruption because Jamaicans don't have a preconceived notion. Say politics corrupt. So hard to sell them.
Right.
Hard to sell them, So just tell them and they will believe it. But know what the thing is now is that anytime you meet up any other comrade and you say, make we talk about corruption, this and that I love to talk about. Show me in any of these reports where Andrew had misappropriated $1 of taxpayers' money. Me not have to do that, we not have to do that. The report said, have you read the report? No, me not read it, but most answers come out, me not read all of it yet.
Chuck, you realize, say, last night over St. Catherine.
Oh, where in the report don't link the PM to any public body. No.
Not nowhere.
No.
Friends, girl, you realize that last night over St. Catherine, the PNP gone back to illicit 6 and Prime Minister Statutory Decoration and corruption. Want to notice?
No,
Then gone back to that again. No, we know nothing, That's then gone back this, Dayton Campbell gone back to this. So yeah, remember the integrity, they must sue the Integrity Commission because they hit them on the investigation for illicit enrichment, and the Prime Minister is started gone back to that.
Under investigation, the premises is not under investigation.
Oh, remember they not necessarily offerings, girl. Let me tell you that they gone back there. So let me see that. What me hear last time, I say what a shame.
Hey, you know, say yesterday I go play some ball with some youth. So big man, but we have some little youth that come there to voting age youth. And one of you them there, one of my brethren them, my comrade. And me hear a thing turn out in the politics and we done. And me hear him say, he make a comment, say, oh, the Prime Minister corrupt. So me see a couple of little youth that come on and say, So me say corrupt, but he say, oh, he want to repeal the law so that's get caught in corruption. So me say, where that come from? So me say, this is the fundamental problem we have where bright people who have little youth on and tell lie. Me say me mash him up before little youth.
Exactly. Upon the platform, you hear that, you know, data, the data them said tonight.
Hey, this man, you know, I want big, when I big as an architect, you know. I talk about they walk on, I talk and sit there, you know, and they know facts. You know. So I say, yo, man, you know, if you stop tell lies, this is the biggest sin you let commit before you lick you them, right? Me say the government, the Prime Minister went to court for a judicial review about his case, right? And him have X amount of details, must say 50 or 60 points where him want them go through. And the only reason we can get that is because there's facts to show that they were wrong. Right? The little youth then say, you want little youth, two little youth then say, then you know corrupt for you. I say, all right, let me tell you where you go. Right now, me giving $100,000 each. Right? If any of you can show me, carry some evidence to me. Up till now, none of them come back to me yet, you know. Up till now. And then me say to them, say, me can't show you where Massa Mark is corrupt. Because me can talk about when DD and G they buy out Billy Craver and Mobile. Right? And then they buy it out is the government of Jamaica pay $140 or $180 million out of $240 million, and they only pay $40 million because they wanted the merchant bank.
End up with majority shares.
Right? Yes. And then they come back again. At this may I tell them, and then they come back again when they were selling BB&G and then get it for $29.507 million US. Right? Then get 20 million from the FinSac people and 9 point something from the finance ministry where Omar when they cover. And that in today's value is $4.2 billion the three man then get. Right? Anyway, so I'm done with them, man. You see, look on the next man them somewhere. And I just left that with them.
And Jamaica has not got not dollar in dividends from that deal.
Nothing.
But they can't point to no evidence where Andrew getting the taxpayers' money, but you can point to it where Mark Golding. Remember, even with them, the only thing where the contractor was talking about the sweetheart deal and thing. When the government could have sold those things and they passed it, use the second man for Mark Golding, they make how much money off it and all.
Exactly. They find the second man at the finder's fees. They might get finder's fee and them look the work themselves.
No.
It be a corruption. That's why I say, me ask the PNP all the time. I say, come and challenge with a man, show with the corruption of Andrew Owens. Because every time we ask them, 28 bank account, he started to declaration cannot clear. I say, why? Because the Integrity Commission corrupt. The law is very clear. We're not a liar. The law is very, very clear, Chuck. The law say, go through everything. And when you finish the report, send it to the parliament. The Integrity Commission went through everything. They not find nothing. They send call overseas forensic auditor. Him go through everything, not find nothing. And then they send the report to the parliament and say it's an interim report. Them ask the government to give them permission for ask. FID and TAG. They don't need permission from the government for that.
No, me no want to tell no lie upon Kevin Stevenson. He did not say that. He did not say it's an interim report. Kevin states that the report is final. They do not have nothing that is called and
the report is final. Why they asking to go elsewhere with the report?
Let me tell you what he's using. There's a section within the Integrity Commission Act that says it's up to the feeling of the investigator, and that is what is being challenged by Andrew Holness.
But if the feeling is fine in Orange girl, but the law is clear. I can rep your feelings all the one, but while you're up to your feelings, you want.
That is it. You're not supposed to use your feelings. Work with what the evidence states.
Yeah, and until you make up your mind, Orange girl, if you keep the report until you don't make up your mind, you're not supposed to say it all over the world.
He might not go make up, because if you read him drafting investigation, he came to a conclusion before he started investigation, and he concluded that Andrew Holness was corrupt and he was trying to find information to support his claim. And if no sure so, he now go sign off on the declaration, and that is the issue. That is what Andrew Holness bring to court. A matter of fact, when they draft it, they should have realized you can't leave none up to the feeling of
exactly. I don't know who you might go in and write the Integrity Act and we run and pass it. We don't even look back to it because Malawu told them not to pass that law.
They should have known. They have too much respect for Mark Golden.
Malawu tell them not to pass that law, that law full of problem, and the right Chuck still run and go pass it. Because we don't know how you can let feeling up to man. You should make the law clear. When you don't investigate the man, if there's no evidence of anything, you need to certify him. Can't up to your feeling until you know the declarant of it satisfy you until you feel.
And there is a thing on it, and there is a thing on it as well where if he is not satisfied,
he cannot certify the declarant.
And that's not true. And you remember the Charter of Rights states is that a person, you have a right not to incriminate himself.
Exactly.
You ask the Prime Minister to prevent evidence of spending. Where you know, say, I'm making go off and make it up for present.
Yes, because they wanted to catch him. That's why lawyer telling said don't pay no.
You present false information. And you
they wanted to set up the Prime Minister. That's why they say must miss out all the money when he spend when he go on the road. When Prime Minister, we know that.
Even at that point, Renz, when Emma said the Prime Minister did not respond to their request. And they're saying that if you make a request of me and my lawyer right to answer, these are the reasons why we can't give you that. That is a response. Isn't that a response?
Of course it is. And what am I talking about? Even part of Juliet Cuthbert Flynn.
Stevenson's and them have a showdown, where she basically I think that's where it's coming from. The lawyer, what was her name? Gibson. She and Kevin have a showdown in the office, where she start calling him investigation, this so-called investigation. Can him all when you read it, there's something that he brings to court. Jesus. When he read the when he asked for the constitutional the judicial review.
Yeah.
There was a transcript of what went on between the IC investigator and the lawyer. And at one point, him and the lawyer were at it. So till she come and say, this so-called, she said, this is not an investigation, this is a witch hunt. And that is, and within 2 weeks later, she said to him, listen, you have all the information you need and you do your work, and you have no right to nothing else. For this so-called witch hunt that you're after, move on. And then Brongo release it 2 weeks later. It was to me upset because him and the lawyer at it and she belittled him. And also the IC commissioners made error as well because they should not have sent that file to Parliament at all.
Right.
Not in an act where say you send one file without rolling
Thank you. No, that me I say. So then break the law. It's a political witch hunt before the PNP.
The manhood was belittled by a female. If you read it,
and Ren's girl, even the part where they with Delroy Chuck, as much as we don't love Delroy Chuck blurt out and say, family member no put them telling say family member. Yes, it should not blurt that out, but in the charter of right, if me married to Chuck and Chuck a member of parliament and Chuck make the decision to be MP and I go give it in decoration to IC, that's Chuck business. Chuck can't come to me about wife, you have to give them your information to because based on the charter of right, everybody entitled to them privacy. And me never make me and my MP, I never sign no paper to give them my personal business. That's exactly that's all the right Chuck man.
Deal with the wrong too, cause Chuck did have to recommend for tell him say you don't know.
Chuck didn't have to talk it publicly. Chuck knows say your charter of right is there for everybody to use your brain. You don't have to spell it out.
You don't have to spell it out.
Yeah.
You recommend to her till her say just tell him say you don't know.
Right, them a let and say me and Chuck married and Chuck MP and Ren's girl. Chuck me write them a letter. Chuck write them a letter and say, dear IC, my wife Munchibi is not willing to give out her personal business and based on the charter of right, she's entitled to her privacy and I cannot force her. Sign Chuck Finley. Give them it. But then care Chuck go to court. Cause they can't sue me, can't carry me go to court Chuck because I'm a rights. I'm me and of MP. MP, it is very, very clear. So when you hear the PNP, I go to the table, oh, they will hide money with the asset. Every Jamaican, based on the charter of right, with where Bruce Golding trick push off to make them pass, every Jamaican is entitled to them privacy unless they can prove say it a cost money for dead or you for investigation, carry go to court and prove it, then you're not supposed to give them no personal business. That's what the charter right say.
As come to the PMP, it is guilty until proven innocent.
Oh no. Oh no.
It is guilty.
What's that crazy?
You know, so them thinking it's true.
Apply to them, because you remember, Mark Golden run out for the 8
Yeah.
I said exactly. I said yes, and entitled to him privacy.
Yeah. And when they see him stick, what? You remember when he run out, come to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few days ago, you know, me have one gentleman, one comrade, come up. So me say, come and discuss the thing. So me say, Andrew, I evade tax. Me say, how am I evade tax? He might be an overseas bank account. Me say, all right. Me say, does Mark Golden have overseas bank account? He say, yes. Then me say, then, you know, consider that evade tax. No, man, for Mark Golden, them all right.
Yes.
That's how blatant them think, you know.
Yeah, man. Because Mark Golden better than Andrew. Mark Golden a white man. Disgusting.
Right? That's how blatant them think.
I know, say, then if you go in back and fix the Integrity Act, Ren's girl, and make it very, very clear. Do not send any report to the parliament unless it is finished. And
The act is the act is very The act is very clear when it comes down to reports, you know. It is very clear.
So what was Pantan doing?
I don't know. It's not Pantan. I don't know. First thing first, Kevin had no authority to send. Although he sent to the commission and then they send it to. Kevin had no authority. First thing first, you know, send a file of such magnitude to Parliament. It's only when there's a breach of the ethics, them code of conduct.
That's what I thought to Ren's girl. We waste time and send that go.
It's only when
Emily said it was very wrong to put out the whole of the Prime Minister business on Front Street, especially since there was nothing incriminating against him. And the Prime Minister have all right to upset and carry them go to court. That's what Emily said when she give you her monologue. Because they to out order. I don't know what me say. The country need the IC, you know, but me I tell you, say, I think we have to get to this stage, Ren's girl, or bring people from overseas.
I said it was the Munji.
We're going to have to bring people from overseas. People wanna have people wanna have no ties to Jamaica.
It's important. That's why I think the Privy Council is important. Because if you look at the CCJ right now, the CCJ is basically an extension of the Jamaica.
Look for CCJ. We're going to mobilize and vote and keep the Privy Council. We're not going to know CCJ. Anyhow, we are got CCJ, we have to get overseas people from IC. They have to give and take. If they want to become a CCJ, tell them say give it overseas people. Even people from the diaspora, from the Caribbean, but we don't want nobody from Jamaica and no green and no orange because we want the body to be above partisan people. We want people we can trust and people when they put out things we can believe. Justice Panton will go to the parliament and say, "It's not answerable to nobody but to God." Excuse me? I God give you the job there? You never know say I God give you the job. And
the court.
And Justice Panton. Justice Panton I go take our tax dollar and pay for overseas forensic audit for audit our prime minister with our tax dollar. And when we ask him to release the report so the people of Jamaica can go through it, he might go have it wall and pan up there. Excuse me? You know, so the man not rate with the man go like say we are work for him when I him a work for we.
And by the man going to the parliament, go say him not drink no water.
If you go on, man, into out order, into disrespectful and out order, I may feel like say the reason why I'm upset with the prime minister because they want a job with Justice Sykes get I not get it. Because the job then did one. Thank God they not get it card. Then turn the winner and trouble in our country. Can't go on like him a brother master. In the one the job with Justice Sykes.
But Munchie,
another point.
The US justice system is very set up where and I don't understand why people think IC cannot be political. The US justice system set up with if it's a Republican justice system, then vote towards whatever the president wants.
Of course.
That happened in America. Why can't now one third world country?
Even
like
the Supreme Court in America right now.
Even the Supreme
Court, I don't know when the Supreme Court will go back blue because the Supreme Court ruby red. So when
it's red, exactly. And
yes, so when the Trump stop the USA ID money and he break the law and the Supreme Court still making him do it. Because the Supreme Court is ruby red. And being a Jamaica
can be leaning towards a party. Why
much
can't
less we? Of course.
Believe. Let me try people say, listen, cartels, if cartel never go to privy council, me tell us if cartel need to go get free.
Go with free.
But that court, that case in Renz, if cartel did go to the CCJ, they would be judging Vibes Cartel because everybody in the Caribbean know him.
Exactly.
If cartel go to the CCJ and that's still in a prison.
And then would want to put the Jamaican court system to shame? Okay, one of them a friend.
Cartel would be still in prison if it was a CCJ. And I ask. The Privy Council separate cartel the artists from Adidja Palmer, the man. CCJ could not have done that.
But Munchie, we have to blame the JLP too. Oh, on earth, Panton, them show them you can't see Panton them.
Not ask Delroy Chuck. That's why you can't hear me rubbing people come in and say, boy, Munchie take time, take your photo off finding. Come in around with him. And Delroy Chuck do it.
The man
Delroy Chuck. Who said in Parliament? No. I said it then and I'm saying again. This law should not have been.
Delroy Chuck do it. Delroy Chuck don't listen. Delroy Chuck the panel last time, after this election, Prime Minister was telling himself him send home Delroy Chuck. We don't want him, we want to have young, fresh, independent, modern thinking Justice Minister.
The party renew,
we have to renew. And if the Prime Minister don't want to renew by will, we have to renew by force because we on social media, we're powerful. We don't want Delroy Chuck anymore. We're not confident in him because he's supposed to know, say, Panton and PJ are friends. Don't give Panton them the serious job there.
The man, Orange was long time.
Pernell Charles got take over Delroy Chuck thing, yeah?
Yeah, we don't want him making go on a piece in doing time and we thank him for his service. Go.
Yeah, but on earth, the JLP still gonna make Ryan Evans now. The man was Peter.
They said nothing, Barrick. They said they're gonna make the PNP full of the CCJ, full of the IC with PNP people.
They show you, they want too nice. And they always come back fight them.
But Renz, them always come on the live now, boy. Them on a PNP, them neutral and them start.
Yes. The government sat and allowed the IC to hire Kevin Stevens, Crawford, Panton, all PNP people and said absolutely nothing. And when we on social media start leak out, so we start with the Prime Minister doing okay, the Prime Minister no baga, I'm a man of God. But sometimes if it talking ears with stick and low we. Because remember I know Chuck and Ren's girl and Barry. Remember say from 2021 we are talking about Gleaner, you know. Remember say from the day Mark Golden become the head and the man come out now the orange and say I go with Golden. We on social media start leak out and say the Gleaner is campaigning for PNP, you know. And I just when where the party starts saying it. Look from what we are saying.
But yeah, drop Munchie. And this is why I say the party is to be blamed as well. You sit down at the ECJ. Remember the ECJ are 4 political selected members.
Right.
2 belong to the PNP and 2 belong to the JLP.
Right.
JLP plays so nice and play gentleman sport that they allowed the PNP to influence them to create 2 boundaries in St. James at the PNP.
Exactly. Not to mention when they go out over Portmore. Not to mention when they go out over Portmore, Rensgrove, they start right there and allow Portmore to turn PNP to turn Portmore into a stupidness over there. We don't vote.
Money.
And to put Lakes Pen and one of the Spanish town ghetto over Portmore. I don't know what they were doing. I don't have good question, Rensgrove. We never want to talk about it.
Yes. We always we are gonna be the nice one and we're gonna try work with them for what, call them out for who them is. And you see, thank God Warmy is still around, you know. The Warmy Palm pointed out to Fitzjackson that he was there in the meeting when the boundary is supposed to change. But them said Lakesman was never supposed to be a part of.
But Lakespen and a Portmore, you know what Lakespen runs, girl?
No, me not know Lakespen.
So you know what Lakespen?
People say Lakespen a Spanish town.
And PNP ghetto.
Repeat that.
You know Lakespen?
Yeah, man.
Lakespen and a Portmore. Lakespen and Spanish town ghetto rents, girl.
No, but what I am saying is that Fitzjackson is talking as if to cut off Lakespen from Portmore is new. When they had agreed to it from long time.
And because of this, so the PNP vote there. Ren's girl, you see if Lakespen cut off, PNP will never win. But with Lakespen and that, they still now win because Analdo Terrell are such a good MP. The people that love him, the people that now look from PNP.
Alanda Terrell not losing seats. So all if they keep
exactly,
he's not going to lose the seats because upon Southborough, when was a Southborough would have turned PNP? And
I be a PNP people live a Southborough in a truck. I be a PNP people live a Southborough because I mess up my family live in the orange like a what? Waterford and Southborough my family live in the orange bad. But because Fitzjackson so incompetent and lazy and now fix road and now pick up garbage and you can't find him now we only see him on TV. So borrow people in top wood for him. Imagine I go drop.
That's why I'm wanting Garrison at all costs.
You see all Caribbean Estate when I vote yet in a Portmore. I be a labor right live there so be upstanding, well thinking. I mean, me not say be a labor right, but I be a working class decent people. I know working class decent people go with labor.
Yeah, them not depend on politics.
They not depend. So be a work. Let me rephrase that. Working class decent people live there so rents girl where law abiding citizens will like them garbage and then them privacy and then security and then run them business. You know that people are not going with PNP because PNP are destruction. You know already.
Then the way I look and go with PNP, you know?
Yes. And they're so mixed up and conniving because if Warmington never stand up and say Lakespen was never to be a part of Portmore, me and him list them out, me Fitz, we and what I was sung in the room. And in Pinto, you hear when Dirty Fitzjackson, the call man when him say and member Fitzjackson, him the call me name, so comes Warmington say.
I saw this here, man. But you know, say Chuck and Ren's girl. Say anytime we win the third term, The PNP are going to even find it hard for winning the PNP garrison. I bet me put it tonight. When we win with third term, you know.
Labor rights can come out strong in a central Kingston.
Yeah, man. When we win with third term, you know, Chuck, I put it to you that based on the work what we are going to do now with third term, the hospital, the school, the infrastructure, the job, the everything. Even the PNP, them, the only seat where PNP maybe still win, a Mark Golden seat, Angela Brownberg seat, Philip Powell, maybe still are going to win Philip Powell. But all the marginal seats, them are going to lose them in the next election because the people, them are going to say, no, sir. Can't put him back in my people because we saw the country run good. That's why they're scared.
You're say my protect him back.
Protect him
back. Central Kingston, they close to Fim constituency, and you know, one the people them say the spread. Yeah, people them.
And that is why the PNP is fighting so desperate for this election, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, McGregor said it. McGregor said, if they win, I want to kill them, wipe them out, you know.
Yeah, because it's going to be over for them because the people of Jamaica is going to see the work of the Andrew Holness government because at that time when we win the third term in a Rennes girl, remember, you know, we're going to have the new hospital, we're going to have the new airport, with data go gone down, so people are get more work, we're going to provide more jobs, we're going to have everything, and the country is going to be in a first world country, more technology, we're going to implement needs, we're going to have more buses, we're going to have every single thing, and the country going to run so good, the people are not going to cast by their hype on the People's National Party. That's why they're so desperate to win this.
Yeah, man,
we cannot allow them to win.
That's why them a fight so desperate, man. They said that in life them a fight for the country. Their life.
Yeah. They're fighting for their lives and the existence because when we win the third term in a Chuck, remember the government already say we're gonna build a brand new hospital. So KPH, we'll get a brand new hospital.
Lindsay the hospital will get rebuilt.
Yeah, exactly. Cornwall regional will go finish and we're going to have the children part to the side. Brand new airport. The tourism worker will finally get them the L card and the housing arrangement. We're going to have the toll road finished. We're going to cut another toll road to pick up from Williamsfield to carry back down to St. Elizabeth and cut out the Spurtree Hill. The flyover, the bypass are going to finish down so. And it is going to be so much good things going on in the country that the people are not going to want it, but then I answer the People's National Party. We're going to finish trade with engineer. We're going to finish trade with plumber. We're going to finish trade with construction worker. We're going to have more people working high-paying job. The data go down to 60% of our GDP, so we're going to have 40% to spend in our country. What is going to people are going to need the PNP for? The people are not going to need the PNP. The PNP are going to just be obsolete and done with. So that's why they're so desperate to win. Because they know.
They literally are fighting for their life, man. And they know it.
Yeah, they're fighting for their life, man.
So as I said, that's why I said,
advice, you know. Even today, when me hear Light Beast bit of chat today, because everybody knows the Light Beast bit of old dirty comrade. I said him I hear the panic in a Mark Golden voice. Say no much of like a strike.
Yeah. We want to fix the country.
Like him a try to tell them from now why they might lose the election. Him tell them from now, him take excuse from now.
But Mark Golden say my kind of guide when he will come with the idea. When Donald Trump wanted to win the election, Ren's girl, because me watch for foreign politics. Donald Trump say when he found day one, he might go end the war. Day two, day one, the price of egg go down. He said Donald Trump promised them say IVF I go free. Donald Trump promised them say nah touch Medicare. Donald Trump promised them everything.
He never tell if Americans them no lie. The only somebody never have plan was Kamala. You know that?
I know be a lie. No man be a line tell them, but you know business because he win.
You know business. I mean tell you.
Yes, he have be a plans and he know business.
I disagree on that. Kamala run pound one of the most progressive platforms.
Yeah, man. What was Kamala problem? Chuck was
too much star power.
No, man. They turned the boy into the girl is a serious. That is why the Democrat lost the election, Ren's girl, because they tell us something. The people them who migrate to the Spanish people them. The Catholic people them then have nothing to do with gay people. You see the Caribbean.
All the Amish people them turn on for vote for the first time.
No, because they go bother the nasty Amish people. Because Amish people are nasty people and Democrat want if you start wash them and start being too nasty. You see the Caribbean people them, we conservative. We don't like the idea when girl a boy a turn girl. We don't like it. The Democrats went too far. They went too far.
Come on, I want to go say you're gonna when a little man go did their ball. I don't even know what that person be. I'm afraid. I don't want to die.
And the abortion thing, I think the abortion thing, they went too far with it.
I didn't tell them much about them. I go to affirmation for little pitney.
Abortion thing, 6 with your first trimester, yes.
Munji.
Yeah.
You man down in the chat there. I try telling the husband.
Him there, you know, Stitchy.
Stitch up there?
Yeah.
So you not on Stitchy?
Stitch gone. Protected JA.
Stitch shy.
Kamala had plans, you know, Chuck, but Kamala, the people ain't couldn't get past the abortion and the gender and the transfer.
You know, I learned out of that, Munji. That's why I learned say you have to respond to everything.
Me you Chuck, and me you that. When me in that group, they ask everything, me I jump up, but I want to respond to, and me that Chuck.
Yes,
you right, learning hard way. Because the Marlon respond to everything. When I say Marlon respond all this
morning. Me want him to respond, that's why I love him. I want him to respond.
Remember now, even after the election, you know, when you ask all the people, then tell them, say, oh, we never like the fact that them are change the people, them sex at school and send them home. No,
thank you.
Like that now.
No, go so, you know. That the Republicans say, thank you. Donald Trump say, can't send a pitney to school as a boy, and he come home back as a girl.
Right? And then never challenge him and said, then just leave it out there.
Yeah, we not left nothing unturned. Everything not going, so we are shoot it down.
That happened to Andrew prior to the local.
Of course. My love things for people have to do it. That's why I love Darrell Vaz, you know, as they say, hey, so and sue them.
Bumbo. Oh, it's his language.
How would that?
Hello?
Hey.
No man, I stitch it up on the line. Yeah. No man, me like the discussion. I'm a true labor, right? I mean, like, why I send that message to Munchi B is like, me like to hear how she ruffle them feathers, man. Ruffle them feathers.
How you live, Stitchy? Which constituency you there?
Oh, that at Erskine am my MP. I want to go on.
I live down there.
In Glendevon, yeah man, don't get so good man, don't get so green like hey, me say since night I was talking to some people from Southern St. James because them are the only one where we kind of have a little, you know, a little edge board because them kind of
Oma.
Yeah, Oma, yeah man, because them mindset away. But me say the way me give it to them since even up at that bus stop, oh my G, it whole of them mind me change, man. Because me have to just lay it out on the table to them and make them know. Because you see them live up at that place and them just feel like say the comrades them they'd have them. I know them make a change the last time, but I mean like them like they go on like them a stick. But me I tell them, be a green man, be a green right.
If you remind them say, Michael Phillips just come to tell them say they don't deserve the JOTC bus and government send
let the garbage there. Hey,
garbage there. After Matthew go be a people pay too much tax.
Real garbage. I'm gonna tell us you see, alright, when I tell you know, alright, I might sit to this. I'm a Montegonian. You understand? I might sit to this. I might tell us me city transform. A real transformation is happening overall. Last week I was over my sister in the Carnival coast and when me up on our house top, I mean like at the big old highway, me say I bill out and me I say, wow.
Right.
Jamaica really are going right in. Big up Andrew, man. Andrew,
can't wait for them start the legal highway.
And don't forget, Stitchy, that St. James also one strong PNP, yeah.
Yeah, me can't wait for them fix to them start.
Said before, that me literally want to say before. Can't remember when the mess I be orange, you know. I be orange. I'm say we transform the thing so much that's it's unspeakable, my girl. Trust me, and I want to tell us we're going places, man. So I don't know what I'm coming up with. I say
Southern our constituency was very neglected.
Remember Bunting said they cut the boundary there for themselves, you know.
No, the one they
No, man, I don't
Eri.
Yeah, man, I don't Eri, man.
Then now win back down there, so then they cut the boundary in vain.
Yeah, man,
Then now
Eri
win
lost this, that they look my little baker man there. Eri lost him, man. Right now,
Eri
man.
is
Tell
one
you.
of the safest seat in Mobile, right?
Then now win down there, so more cut boundary.
No, as me say, nothing done so the only one who would have concern about the support Oma and Missy say for once he step out, you know, and him step out the other day, the people them is behind, literally behind him. I think so still. You understand?
Yeah.
But as me say, it's an unpredictable seat in our way, but by the time the election should come around, we'll change all that. We'll change
We don't
all
want no
that.
orange on a man to go. We want to pick up everything down there. And make
gosh,
PNP
man.
don't not arrange up for down there because PNP not good for the country. Anytime PNP in a government,
Never.
we set back the country. They're not good for the country.
Yeah, man,
Mark Foley
never
not good for the country.
good for the country.
We want a Jamaica where our children can live better than how Port Percival make we live. We want a
True,
Jamaica
mama.
where when the children go to school, them can use
Dirty
internet in a
Percival.
carrying a bag of book.
Listen.
Every bag of book, pat them back, them have internet and a laptop in their hand and a tablet in their hand. We want a Jamaica where our children, them when they go to school, they can go in a canteen, go sit down and pick 3 different type of meal for their lunch and go a fountain, go drink water and go drink juice. That type of Jamaica we want for we kids. First world country.
You didn't hear the speech where
I mean, we're shaping up to it. We're shaping
Of
up
course.
to it. Really
Pick the
shaping
stop line
up
up
to
in
it.
a line and go collect lunch rent. We want a Jamaica
Really
where people
shaping
can
up to
go
it.
and sit on a canteen round table. And they
we should
can go pick up them what they want.
If something should have drastically
With their
happen,
fruits
them
and
the
their
people that come back
vegetables.
in a power.
you didn't
Oh my God,
okay.
if something should have drastically happen, them people that come back in a power, oh my God, it will be like a calamity moment.
Me I tell you.
No joke.
Okay, I don't know if you didn't hear the speech where Dana and Morrison Dixon gave a couple of weeks ago.
No,
When
me
they
never hear
spoke
it.
about the pilot project for the children getting them laptops.
Same thing, and that's the Jamaica we want, Chuck. Yes.
They tried it at a school, you know. But gunman for the year.
Yeah, man.
What you say? Me should have liked me here, Chuck. Cause serious something this Chuck, what you say?
Yes, she said that they started the pilot project at a couple of schools, giving the children a laptop to get them murdered, so they don't need no book. Just give them
Exactly. Big old book bag.
Yes, and gunman from the year the cops and robbed the people them their laptop.
Jesus Christ.
Then did have one of them they are going to play it that people listen to.
I think me hear about.
So which
I think
area
I
that?
know about the stuff there.
I don't think
I think
she
I know
call
about
it
the stuff there.
She never called the area name.
Oh my God. I must one lazy dirty PNP gunman.
Yeah, because I want to tell you.
Because the people them life are in danger because the people them are coming to rob them their laptop. So I can't, they don't understand what progress the criminal in other country has stopped.
Jesus God. I did not hear this. It is very, very sad.
Well, I said me can't
And
find
I want to say our next thing.
Something
I
like
want to say our
that.
next thing.
Something like that. The media should have showcased.
Come me never hear it, Rose girl. If Chuck never tell me never hear it.
Justice come out and chastise that.
I don't find it. He gave
I
us
mean, never
No, you
hear
don't want
it.
to say our next thing about even the next parish to ours, which is Hanover. I think Hanover is in a deplorable condition. My
Oh,
sister
God.
was here the other day.
You think?
Hello?
You think?
Huh? Well, and
Oh,
it's not
God.
like I visit the place, and it's not like I visit the place all that often, but I mean, like, it don't the sad, man. I think it's the saddest parish right now in Westmoreland. The two, both of them.
Hanover can be parish. I don't see why Portmore can be parish.
All right. That's
If
Hanover
that's.
can be
Oh my
parish,
God. Oh my God, man.
community.
Good saying that. Good
Parish.
saying that. Because I mean,
Teaching
sure.
evil
Right.
kind
And
of
I
work
think I
can
see a
be parish.
post the other day. Where them need to do some auditing down at that place, the man. Because I think the money what's going to that place not showing no sense. No
Yeah, they
sense
show
at
up
all.
It's a blast when they take a picture of one big old garbage heap. You know, if you know Lucy, you know the garbage heap. It's less than 2 minutes away from the municipality.
Yeah, man, yeah.
NSWMA make sure them point to send them for deal with you know. I municipality, but they will send somebody to clean it up. Then
True.
Let me say, if Hanover can be a parish, Portmore can be a parish.
Any other place can be a parish, man. Because I want to tell you a thing. I used to be in sales and marketing. I may tell you one at a time I worked on the, but it was in the PNP time and all that. But I mean, like, you know, oh my G, I can't believe they make the place run down so. Can't believe and them getting parish council money. That's crazy, man. That's
remember,
crazy.
I know, you remember where St. James coming from? Remember, St. James is controlled by municipality, you know.
Yeah, for years. For years, everybody gone on a councillor office, gone wait for an MP or councillor to come, car. Them just want the hands out.
I remember St. James when St. James when stagnant and nothing not going.
Really stagnant. Really stagnant. That's me all I thinking of myself, say, what the hell is going on? When we see we build the biggest fire station. When we see we build the biggest fire station in the English-speaking Caribbean, right round a fire station, that's how I want this look boarded place where you could have run through and go on about, go wash your hand. Because them time them coming from school, okay, no, we have a 3-story place there with some real fire unit under the bottom and all them things there. I will a transformation that mean I'm sitting.
I remember I know JLP got St. James local authority in 2016.
Yeah, some cockacrow.
No, St. James transform. In a short little time, St. James transform. Look for Harmony Park.
Oh my God! You're saying they were all right. I was at up on the beach Sunday. All right, the Sunday because I actually go feel like me need to go get a wash off and Harmony me there. Oh my God! White people want blind me eye.
And well, until Hanover people get up have so ambition, I don't know what to say because during a local government election, they take buyout and vote back in Mayor Delancey.
Oh my G, yeah.
And the man
that's
not
crazy.
Absolutely
no Delancey and Westmoreland.
Oh,
crazy.
Sheridan and Delancey, two of them are worst thing up into Jamaica. I mean, I understand what the people them don't vote them
when it comes on to the parish, when it comes on to the development of the parish, it's the responsibility of the municipality,
True. You know what happened, guys?
Especially cleanliness of the city or the town.
You see, because of JLP MP, they have to then I don't know, because they want to vote out JLP. But I don't
understand that.
But they had PNP, but they had 2 PNP MP and a municipal corporation full of PNP. They didn't do anything.
All right.
PNP was there before
in 2016. Look how they make St. Thomas pass them. St. Thomas was the forgotten parish. I hear that St. Thomas get street. I'll say all Hanover get them first street lights,
them first stoplight, you call it a street light, but them first stoplight. That's true.
Like me say.
Yeah.
And not even the municipality at the housing scheme. You can't bet too much. They have to pay the municipality to get permission fee stuff like that.
Man, me think down there slappy, down there
really
slappy. I don't know
Westmoreland and Hanover people look like the PNP put a curse on them.
I want to tell you a thing. Remember, so Westmoreland people have voted for PNP literally from in the 50s, They build some sugar houses.
Give them piece of land.
Some sugar houses they give them down there. Especially a fool, them vote the same way all the time. And I think it's the most second deplorable parish. No, I'm sure the deplorable deep, but I mean, second.
Deplorable is the right word. I eat that for them.
When set up, it was Hanover, Westmoreland, and St. Thomas. Hanover, Westmoreland, and St. Thomas.
Yeah, it's like a matrix, man.
Is this from St. Thomas switch? I remember it started, remember St. Thomas started when the municipality switched in 2016. You see, from JLP, they get the municipality, then start transferring. And JLP get it in 2020. And from this, St. Thomas start take off.
Right now, the Desmond gone out, just gone tell him, so look here. We are going to market and clean up on the market, food and the proper light and everything. And we're going to come back in the market because we want to half of the road. People in my ball days, man, say we have to come back in the market after it.
All right.
I don't know what happened in the Westmoreland. Me hear say Westmoreland.
Well, I just say in my mind saying Munchie. I just say in my mind Munchie because me don't know. Me kind of things say look a transformation that happen down there, you know. Because true, some youth will come and mobile and them talk and them something there. Me feel say look a transformation that happen down there. So I'm open for the best down at Westmoreland. That's the people them are literally wise up and understand what.
Westmoreland have the most municipality roads, meaning the most corrupt.
Yeah, no doubt. Because West Beginner is a big flat place. Westmoreland is a big flat
of the road them have the responsibility. Majority of the road them have the responsibility of the municipality.
And they're not doing nothing more than thieving up the money. Millions.
Oh my God! But we just say a woman posting tonight out of the water commission down up there. I may tell you, oh my G, a be stagnant water, beer, all of them something there.
You know, Stitch, you know, so Mark Golin is saying that, you know, the reason why Mark Golin slipping at the poll. Because before the local government election, Mark Golin spend up much money, mandate, and go around the country every day. Rum and boom and feed the PNP people. From the local government election, though, then people not take them guys and then back into the people and realize.
Yeah, man, because I think
I trick them.
I think call them some box of lunch and small bucket of water.
That's why when the poster come out, the people don't look on them because the people don't know Westmoreland and all over the country say, where they before the election, we see them every minute. After an election, come and go with us them back so they're not going to argue, so we not vote for them. That's why.
Yeah, man.
PNP people love them and out.
Hands out, man. Especially down Mobile here. You see, why them come up a Granville there and all about and I go on with some little small something with some little man to go be a crowd because the few people them when we see, oh my G, those old socialists were still each and nobody knew, no young people, and them come down here and blah 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 in mouth. I tell be a lie because I'm convinced that this man is the biggest liar.
You know up and now with Stitchy?
Yeah, man, I know now.
You know, say up and now where the main road they right, it's a PNP them. I'm here.
Yeah.
Me here say after they sit down and cook soup and everything or whatever. Some say it's only one bottle of water, some say 2 Lucas here, but I don't know which one of them true. But then say Mark would only buy 1 bottle of water, some say 2 Lucas here they buy. After they
I'm gonna cut you see down a tenement down there. So I don't know if you know pan the Green Pan stretch down a tenement where them are the look on group a socialist down there. So then the man no pass down the man and embarrassment, man all fight and all them something there. To the garbage money when him let off and whatsoever and them this gun till the see this white man come and treat them like shit. So it's a whole heap of things, man. I try to
deserve it. And deserve it. Kind of handout too much. You don't know what you say. Labor right can't call. If right now if labor right want to keep something, they must put out a week before we tell the labor right. Be careful, labor right gonna work. Labor right at time stand up a roadside wait fine.
They're not that. So even the one them where they overport more they talk about them now want to be city. Everybody has said, oh, could these people get to go to them bed so early?
Not be lazy PNP people then go find. Labor right people gone at their job. If you look for 10 labor right now because we say, look, we got the one who could protest. You can't find them, when they call them, chuck them. Oh, we have a job, we're gonna work, we're gonna be
busy.
Labor right busy people.
Yeah, man, no joke about it now. Because I say, even you know, the job with me I do right now, I tell you. We're busy and influence them to support Labour Party too, and some of them are Labour rights. So I just say, go, mama.
Yeah. When election time go, we know some people go vote. We don't have time to walk up and down.
We don't have them time there, mama. Not them time there. Canterbury people have them the time there. And Lane people and all them people, and them have them time to come out.
So the PNP people living at home.
Canterbury and Lane people gonna work too.
Yeah, but them go to them switch out. Canterbury and Lane people switch out. Vernon switch him out. Them people love Vernon, you know, like.
Yeah, man, Lena Green.
The only place still Orange I don't have goalie.
Renz, you know who bring a
No man, you know, so Gully, I want to tell you something about Gully. Them not gonna really change, you know. Them not gonna really change. Them, we don't know, them love the deplorable condition and then just, cause even the other day, him come down here and when him pass through and I go, I can't believe, say, my general tell me, say, so much of them come out on the gully front. This one, I say, them people are still in the mess. But probably they want to stay in a mess, so I just say, but I don't think they're going to change.
So them there them there people in Omar Davis place.
No, me I talk about when them gully is actually in the inner city of Montego Bay.
Remember tell you Munchie said
the era. Right in the inner city where man, where the people where them bill if say them go win and still could win it. Because them bill that constituency fee so they want other vote to other parliamentarian to them thing.
PNP stronghold
the boundary where they cut a PNP place.
Yes, the three strong PNP division in that.
Then think it was it was a PNP place, what then think the people them on that outskirt was stupid.
Like this Smith happen. Like this.
Yeah, call him a one Cornwall boy where them say when that man from Cornwall College. Him, I don't even read it. I don't even read it. I don't even read the mirror.
90s? And the 90s?
No. It went cut for the in the first week, when the one where they win. You see the one where they win beat Bruce? No, Bruce. And
the first one.
In 2012?
Yeah.
So alright, so in 2012 PNP did win it?
Yeah, like the first time. And I'm sure
yeah.
Oh.
Time they just build Cornwall courts. Yeah, man, hold on. Then time they just build Cornwall courts and the people, the most Cornwall courts people, because with the change them I know, but most of them and Cornwall courts is one of the biggest community actually in the Caribbean. Very big all over the house.
I think the scheme.
Yeah, man, it's a big scheme, and them when Billy, so they run home with that.
Oh, okay,
but
so that constituency was formed in 2012.
Yes,
for the PNP. Also, it Bunting attack when Bunting say, oh.
You see, when you went cut the three division, them stitch, you know what me talk about. When you went cut three division, them one way up Nally's King, one way up Brown, and one way up Sylvan Reed, 3 PNP.
Yeah, man, because Nally's King, I want pasta, and I feel we don't want to be in dead still in a pasta. Condolences to him family still.
In a 2016 local government.
He was a footballer before in St. James. I will play first class football and become a pastor. But boy, Kingo, boy, you change everything. Change demographics. Some pastors and them something there. Go be politician. Remember me tell you, him change the demographics of that. Kingo. And not
in a local government election, the JLP win the council seat them. Not the
last one.
In 2016.
No, in 2016 they will eventually get 2. But they never get the South Spring. Remember tell you, see, even though when it went cut, I went 3.
No man, remember says
the last year one range went at the one before.
No, they only will get 2. JLP will take 2 from them, 2 out of 3 from them.
Yeah, mama, yeah,
that's a shortly after they cut their seats for themselves, friends, girl.
Remember tell you what spoil up it
Then I will go wrong.
More of that was a Live B when they get Live B the seat, you know, Live B spoil it up. And then the people
as me tell us, Live B was a man when from Cornwall College, you know.
Girl.
He's a man we known from Cornwall College as a what would I say? To be intellectual, like a funny person.
No, but if you
understand, so
PNP,
maybe people them not really like in front of them come out with the mirror which is a good thing, but the mirror are garbage now because the mirror just run a PNP line. I don't even buy it anymore because it just run a PNP line every morning. It make you sick. It coming like TVG or coming like the Gleaner or coming like RGR or coming like even IR FM because all of them over there are bat. A bat and a swear say them can bring down Anjo. But it will never, man, and they must either steer them in their face and how.
What with Central Munchie, when it cuts, the first time it was win by Libby, which was not surprising because at the time, a 3 PNP division were in IC.
That's in 2020. That's in 2012.
2012. But you see what happened though? Libby was not a good MP. And Libby and the people them never agreed. Some say mean, and you know, so Libby funny. So
you know, come out in office and you know, come out in office and he mean. You know, come out in office and he the meanest MP. Maybe have him as the meanest MP we ever enter politics in a side of the world. So
when you look at government election call in 2016 now,
then he lose 2. He lose 2 and I succumbs. When he lose 2, I succumb they sell Ashley Faster. Me could believe say Ashley Eri beat Ashley.
Remember Ashley Faster, the girl where
nah, man.
No man, nice girl, nice and sexy and
nice girl, yeah man.
Spend colors and all these things.
She spend money because her man rich.
Well, you're right. They say.
And she run election do a Munchie. We say, well, are we frightened? We were frightened when Eri beat Chief and beat her by a whole heap of vote too.
In 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they never see that the seat there go to.
Right. They never see it because they ain't counting Roseites and Eri Roseites compatriot or no, in a really born a Roseites and then born right down if you go to go Green Pan Road, but Roseites control and a film thing. Roseites a film thing. Right now, Roseites Eri can count pan mostly right now. Yeah.
Me say the PNP send Janice Allen down, they say. I feel this.
She is so uptown. I think at the wrong seat she go for. She should have go for Iron Shore or one of them.
She down there?
No man,
she can't. She makes 6 billboards.
She don't have a connection then. Put it like that. She don't have a real connection. With the masses. You understand?
We used to watch billboard rents, girl. Talk to me.
She makes 6 billboard. 6 billboard when Mark was I don't know how it goes, but billboard go missing.
6 billboard. 6 billboard, that's sad, man.
Yeah, man. Janice Allen go make video say she want back her
just listen to Dana for a minute, family.
And when on the chop, she say she make her billboard them. And the people must carry it back her office come gear. She not gonna ask no question.
So how does she billboard them? I liberate them do it?
Nobody know. Nobody not gonna talk.
Okay.
But they move her billboard. Nobody know it there. She said she wants it back. I don't know she's so bright. She carried come her office come give her. She not gonna ask no question.
She'll never see that back. She'll never see that back.
You say
but differently, you know, one of the main thing when we call about since night. Oh, no.
Not going to get the outcomes.
Just listen to for a minute.
Like this.
Back it up, Chuck.
Yeah.
Is one of the most is to choose to keep the snack components under the Nutrition Products Limited. And so we're spending almost $8 billion a year just on feeding our children. And when I did my calculations, I found that over 30% of our students are getting assistance with food at school. And that's a big number. And it's something to celebrate. But I think the Prime Minister, he always asks us, how can we do things better? So in that spirit, I worry about those who are not on top, but still live in food insecure environments. And there are a lot of those. And so for me, I am very supportive of the work that's currently happening to relook PATH, relook how persons enroll into PATH and the criteria for being accepted into the PATH program. Because we know, all of us who are in the education system, we know that it's more than that 30% that is currently being addressed. There's also other support being done under PATH. There is tuition support. Many people don't know that in rural communities, schools can request funding for a bus program to pick up students who are on PATH and to get them to school. And many rural schools do take advantage of it, and that is paid for by PATH. And there's also been more technology being directed mainly to the students on PATH, and also payment for their school fees. But the suite of PATH interventions is very critical to achieving equity in our secondary schools. And I see our efforts in the school feeding program as integral to achieving equity. And we must prioritize this area, but we may actually be underinvesting in that area. We must also eliminate as many of the financial burdens that lead families to choose to keep their children home, as well as work to reduce truancy. I've been to schools where the children are absent, for example, on a Friday, and the excuse is, it's Friday, money has run out for the week. And that's a normal thing. Or when we had rains and schools closed the first part of the week, children didn't go to school Thursday and Friday because half of the week gone already. We cannot live like that. We're not going to get the outcomes we want in a system like this. Technology, though, is one of the most transformative forces shaping modern education, holding the power to either lessen disparities or, in fact, to widen disparities. In Jamaica, where the digital divide between well-resourced and under-resourced institutions and students has often impeded equitable outcomes, harnessing technology responsibly and effectively can dramatically reshape our secondary education landscape. We saw the learning losses of COVID. The reality is that there is even disparity in that learning loss. Those who had technology at home were able to quickly pivot, and they still had learning losses, while those who did not spent more time outside of school and struggled when they did get access to their teachers. I remember during COVID speaking to a secondary school teacher who taught English, and she was saying that if she had 5 students come onto Zoom at any of her class, that was a lot. And that was the reality. And we often don't like to talk about the reality in Jamaica. We want to talk about the nice, pretty things. But there's some real deep problems that we've seen. But there are things that we can do to make it much better. By investing in robust infrastructure, ensuring widespread accessibility to devices and internet, and integrating digital tools thoughtfully into our classrooms, we can not only elevate academic standards, but also create a more inclusive system that reaches every student, no matter their socioeconomic background, location, or learning requirements. But there are impediments that must be faced head-on first. Before championing technology, we have to do the pre-work to get our institutions ready for that technology. Reliable access to broadband internet is the bedrock on which all other digital innovations rely. As you all know, a smart device is not so smart if it's not connected to the greatest repository of information we have ever created, the internet. In collaboration with our telecommunications partners, we have been expanding high-speed broadband beyond the metropolitan centers to remote areas. Over 680 schools have been connected, with hundreds more slated for connection this year through the National Broadband Project, and that's important. But connectivity alone is not sufficient. To truly bridge the digital divide, every learner must have access to a personal or shared device that enables them to complete assignments, conduct research, and engage with interactive lessons. When I went to the ministry, I said, you know what, let's do some some model schools where it is all technology. They don't have any books. We do everything using our laptops. And, you know, the ministry said, oh, that's wonderful, minister, but we need to let you know when we tried it at a few schools in one of our parishes and we gave the students laptops, we had members of gangs that would stand at the school gate and wait for them to hand over the devices to them. That was a problem. So we're trying to move our children forward.
You hear that?
But we did.
Hear that, Munchie?
Sad. Oh, that not make mainstream news. Joke. Come in never hear it.
They're not going to make the news. Yeah. So they tried it. But
very, very sad.
They realize that the gang member then can stand up at the school gate and wait and take away the people in them laptop.
Jesus. It's a sad situation in our country.
That's how we live under. So when you see, that's why I tell people, say, you see, nothing Munchie that this government do is by accident. It's all by design. That is why we have to relentlessly go after the gang them and get rid of them. Man. Because they are impeding so much aspect of development. People that never believe it. Yeah. They're an impediment to development, and you have to get rid of them at all costs.
That's true.
So when we get back these communities to a semblance of normalcy, then we can introduce things like this.
That's true. We have to get rid of them criminal and dirty corner boy out of our country. Any means necessary. We have to get rid of them. Necessary. Chuck, next topic. What Damien Crawford said, Norman Manley was the one that had the vision for Portmore. But Bernard Rodriguez said when Edward Siaga announced Portmore, Norman Manley say to him, say, Norman Manley laughed in 1966. Norman Manley asked if he's going to build a house on the swamp and drown people. What PNP can go, they want to change this to so
Me play a clip in earlier. I'm saying me find back that clip in there. Me play earlier.
Oh, the PNP want to tell us that they want to change history, so.
The PNP want to whitewash everything out of them history.
Everything, because when they realize, say, they need a topic to talk from because the people of Jamaica don't want you know from them. Then come down and talk about Norman Manley was the co-founder of. So, who co-founder? Me say, what him find it? Jesus. God of gracious.
Me find one clip earlier. I say me find it back and play it. Like you hear. Where somebody was talking about the development of Portmore. And how when Siaga did it, the PNP laugh after him and say him a plan for drown people. What was the name? What was the name of that video? Yeah, man, the people then say when they propose it, the people them say, I join him a plan for drown people in a swamp.
Well, Damien Crawford say a lie. That is the biggest lie JLP has spread. He said Norman Manley established the Sunshine City, and if it was Edward Siaga, it would have called the Belltown City. He just try to be funny about Belltown City. So stupid in big dirty head. And Norman Manley formed the Portmore Development Company and build the dikes and build the causeway and dump up Portmore so they could be ready for housing. That's
why I'm telling you that Damien Crawford has become a political gimmick. When was the last time Damien Crawford go up on the political stage and make a compelling speech where people can look to and
not since the early 2000s when he just started. From since 2012, oh gosh, we just shame of himself. It's a shame.
Here it is. If it's the same one, this one earlier. Oh, this is a different one. This. No, this is not the one I'm looking for. I found one earlier.
He's saying vote is in the Sunshine City. That means saying move from where they live up. So and gone over Portmore, gone live. He must have gone over Caribbean Estate. All of a sudden, everybody want to move into the Jamaica Labour Party, make over the proper for people live. And the PNP never dog gonna want to walk in a Portmore. Because Michael Manley and the PNP in the 90s turned Portmore in a ghetto. You remember the time Portmore did turn a ghetto under PNP? Yeah, with all mark up wall and all mash up garbage everywhere, and the bus shed them look like a garbage road, one clean place thing, big old fire station look old and dilapidated. Nobody never want to live a Portmore until Jamaica Labour Party fix it up. And they were talking about him vote there, Portmore.
That's the PNP fireman. Just claim things. Just claim things. Wait a minute. HISTO. All right. Of PORTO. Well, I can't find out the video there.
Yeah, man, full of gimmicks.
Yeah, man, the man turn a political a punchline now. So I say most of the brilliant people who join the PNP eventually just mash up themselves.
You're there, man. There's a reason why the first black man to be elected prime minister come from the People's National Party. There's a reason why the first woman to be prime minister came from the People's National Party. There's a reason why the first man with locks in parliament came from people. So when I hear them I say JLP have Rasta too, me say that is too, Crawford. What is important? You so love gimmicks. You so love gimmicks.
The first woman in politics in Jamaica was from the Jamaica Labour Party.
I don't know what they mean, Crawford. I go about, you know.
Listen to this one, Munchi. Listen to this one.
Ambitious and transformative projects in Jamaica's history. The making of Portmore, led by none other than Edward Siega. This is a story of vision, determination, and resilience in the face of doubt and opposition. In the 1960s, Jamaica was growing rapidly, and housing shortages in Kingston became a serious problem. The city's population was expanding beyond its capacity, and the need for affordable, planned residential communities was more pressing than ever. It was during this period that Edward Siega, then Minister of Development and Welfare, envisioned a solution: Portmore. But what was Portmore back then? Before it became the bustling city we know today, it was nothing more than swampland, a vast, seemingly uninhabitable area written off by many as unsuitable for development. However, Siega saw what others did not: an opportunity to transform this land into a thriving community. Siaga's plan was revolutionary. He proposed constructing an entirely new town on the outskirts of Kingston, complete with housing developments, infrastructure, schools, and essential services. He laid out plans for proper drainage systems, roads, and the famous Dyke Road to control flooding from the Rio Cobre River. However, his vision was met with fierce opposition. Many, including the People's National Party, PNP, mocked the idea. Critics laughed at the notion of developing swampland, with PNP leader Norman Manley even asking if Siega intended to drown people in the swamps of Portmore. Political opposition was strong, and the idea was widely ridiculed in public discourse. Despite the criticisms, Siega pressed forward. With strategic planning and the involvement of experts, the land was gradually reclaimed and prepared for construction. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, the first major housing developments were built. Roads were constructed, utilities were installed, and families began to move in. Slowly but surely, Portmore was becoming a reality. By the 1980s, Portmore had grown into a full-fledged residential community. It provided affordable housing for thousands of Jamaicans, many of whom worked in Kingston, but now had a comfortable place to call home. The community continued to expand, and today, Portmore is one of Jamaica's largest urban centers, often referred to as the Sunshine City. Edward Siega's contributions to Jamaica are vast, but his role in shaping Portmore remains one of his greatest achievements. What was once considered an impossible dream is now a thriving city, home to over 200,000 people. His vision, despite opposition and mockery, proved to be one of the most significant urban development projects in Jamaican history. Edward C. Aga's story reminds us that great visionaries are often met with doubt, but perseverance and dedication can turn even the most unlikely ideas into reality. Thank you for watching Jamaica's history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.
See it? The man them laugh after him. So
I don't know who one day man Crawford.
Political gimmick. Right. Nothing serious to offer anybody but gimmicks. One of the actually most brightest spark we had at one time in politics. That's where we resort to now.
Well, man Crawford is a shame and disgrace. Oh, Mark have him a turn in an idiot. But you know what? Him a play the long game, you know, kind of. So Mark will go lose. And then he will try again to get the leadership. But he not get it. Because Damien Crawford can't be Prime Minister. Damien Crawford can't even be MP. Much less Prime Minister.
You have to first try when you see it.
At the PNP, you know, them now. Remember, you know, I will say this all the while, and I said Damien Crawford has very good ideas, you know. But it's the PNP supporters that has always rejected him. You know, if you don't realize that, you know, and the PNP supporters has always rejected him. When he go to East Rural, they ask him out there picnic and vote.
Yeah, me remember. The entire day must be MP. When he call the people and tell him say they want a road, you talk about him and send one picnic or call you. Me say, my PNP uncle was the main on the roll him off of the hill. Just stay there. Uncle say, come down. Come down, but better listen, we want to talk about education. We can't send a picnic at school. We say, if we are a big farmer, we want road. We drive a vehicle pan. Nah, people just roll him off of the hill. See, I just wish part in Ghana now, all the PNP people up there so and they don't want no life. I read place them put in. Because them vote for Pickersgill for years and Pickersgill have never done absolutely nothing for them up there. So the right person them put up there. Damien.
That's all them want, you know. That's all of them want. A constituency where them have to do nothing to win.
Exactly.
Not that thing. That's all. I'm say that is Fitzjackson's biggest fear over Portmore. That if they cut off in Garrison, he might go actually work.
Yes. Fitzjackson, I got me. You were saying last term this, but me not see nobody take over from him. Look like he might run again.
No, yeah, man, look like he might run again, man. He might run again. You know, say man, where him say goes.
Let me say, cause me hearing this same I go step down with Peter Phillips. Him and Peter Phillips supposed to come out together. But look like him like the idea and him a run back.
No man, you know, say I'm gonna make the peer or MPP nice now. They not going
yes. Yes, I the peer, they don't want to leave, yeah.
They not going to that man. I'm to make the peer nice now, man. They not going to that man. They might collect. I look at something more type before.
You know, so they not talk about salary increase again because the people they can't tell the people of Jamaica say, oh, then Andrew then take 200% salary increase because they get to. Yeah, media them.
Yeah, man, all of them are adjusted, man. They're not rolling it, man.
I know what. Damien Crawford, if Damien Crawford win his seat, he not last the term. Because the people are going to run him out of the place. Because I tell you, Damien Crawford not believe in that. Eh?
Isn't you Graham running?
No, so Damien Crawford run up there. But you know, so Damien Crawford not believe in a handout though. I don't know. PNP people have to get the handout. He not last a term up there now.
Exactly.
And he no go a dead yard, he no go a grave digging, he no go a funeral, he no go a night, he no go a set up nothing. He no do any things there.
All of the things that will make you a good MP.
All the things that will make you a good MP, all the things that the PNP
but
people
somebody
love.
said it, I don't know who it was said. He said he might go make him counsel and work and he go and go help other people.
Me not do nothing. He's not gonna do nothing.
Of course, when them out of East Rural.
No, when you get counsel from whenever kick out a JLP, I think I shined it up there.
Exactly.
But it's not that he never did a work, he never did a listen. The young people they love Damien, you know, come remember saying time when Damien went up there, you know, I'll be a young people up there vote for me. But the problem is that young people them listen to them parents up there and the PNP parents. And the parents say they want a road and the young people say we want a road too. When Damon Crawford are trying to convince them, say, education, they might give them, the parents say, no, give us road. And they decide that people say, all right, come down and roll him off of the hill. But when he go up at a new place they know, if him not giving no handout, like people want a little food and little $1,000 and a little drum for drink and come at there, then I'm not gonna do it. So them just all send call them and say, look here, go before we put you out. I don't believe in that. And the people don't want no education from him, they want a little what they used to. We're not gonna see in our last. If he even win, in our last. And Mrs. Liberator complains say, and Joel, let's give up on the seat because then I get no support from Amos, now get no support and this and that. Chuck, you think Amos will run back?
Amos a old man now, you know.
Ren's girl, you think Amos should run back?
The renewal, you know, but
he cannot change him.
As I said, me believe Andrew Wellness is politically smart.
You think Amos will run back?
Eh?
Me think if you go on and down.
All right, just to see it like Amos and them see that I don't think them they're the focus right now in this one. Right, so them have seat where them have focus.
But tell you what them are gonna do. Cause everybody know Damien. Even if Damien is selected by second trip, Damien are gonna spoil up his seat.
Of course, we know already.
I see it in Butchers.
Yeah, man, we know already. That the lazy boy.
So what happens is that them are go get it. Cause everybody gonna say, yeah man, him forget it and blah blah blah, and him get the seat. But when he become an MP and the people them see who he is, he might lose his seat.
Not in the last term.
And by then the party are gonna have somebody in place to replace him. Even though never Juliet she when coming, remember say Juliet go in at last minute and beat him, you know.
No, never him Juliet run against Joan Garden Webley.
Yeah, sure, Juliet never run against him and beat him.
No, man, because the comrade.
Juliet never run against him, then they remove him before Juliet.
The comrade then they run him off of the hill already, girl, because me tell her say, boy, now listen. The comrade them the primary aim, then the primary aim.
Yeah.
And then they give one man when he and Blake. But when Blake when me tell me Blake say not getting that seat because that seat that fit up on Harris, I know listen, they never put him in. So they move him and put in Imani. Imani?
Yeah.
Yes. No man, Imani, when they tour to the helicopter.
Yeah. Imani and Juliet when go cause they are when think Imani when go get the seats.
Me don't get the seat that Imani put on top ground.
When Juliet walk the ground, Imani in a helicopter.
Get with seat and you know and I put no touch ground all no Ren's girl. Me tell us when Damien Crawford the one that seat in 2011, Damien Crawford walk every hills and valley of East Rural St. Andrew, every district. He walk every house, he walk up on every farm, he kiss every baby and everybody and he tell them the dream and education and this and that and you know say people want you then good kind of you know him a talker. When they move Damien Crawford and put Mr. Blake, the people they know Mr. Blake because Mr. Blake a businessman and he's a con artist so they know him. When they put him on, Imani never walked the hill not one single time, Ren's girl.
Imani put in a helicopter.
Imani fly over the parish.
Yeah, man. Helicopter she was for our tour, man. And the people them they say, oh, all right.
She's very Illino and rural. That's why
yes.
St. Andrew.
If she fly over the parish, I look down.
But Juliet working at the seat there still, you know?
Yeah, of course.
That girl work that seat.
She was on the ground. Imani was in the air.
I think Juliet turned it in a safe seat.
I think so?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wait, based on the result of the local government election, if you so.
But the local government should have still win.
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah, man, if you count the vote, she'd have still win.
That's according to Cliff Hughes' number.
No, Cliff Hughes don't know nothing. But if you count, look how they win a first vote, Nesta. Say for election, Nesta would lose.
Nesta wouldn't lose because Nesta win 2 in council seat.
But so they wanna create excitement and go on.
I can't like Nesta, but definitely you.
Monche.
Yeah.
Monche. Listen me as a tell. Should I win same way? You know the reason why? But right now, when we sleep on the ground, they talk about Petra King up there. Him in a trouble up there with
Peter King in here, man.
Him never bring, you know, for beat, you know. Peter King.
But
Him can't beat her, should have win too.
He can't win her, you know why?
Him not do the work up there.
You see, Israel St. Andrew like high profile.
Well, I'm Munchie. Him my shot. Yeah.
No, me say Israel like high profile.
I have to overcome 3,000 votes. Yeah. Him not high profile.
High profile, what I mean,
as
like
you say.
Me
ask
overcome 2,000. Me ask my mother, say, what going
on? Yeah,
me ask my family member, then say, what going Mr. Peter King here? They know who name so.
Yeah.
They had
exactly.
They say who name so.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah, them the red girl, no, yeah, them about, oh, Juliet, now with back cash, and I don't know, and she not fix the road. So me say, what going for Peter King? You know, who name so? We want a good, yeah, they know we want one good candidate to beat Juliet.
But no comrade them, your people have no comrade Munchie.
Yes, they said they want one good candidate to beat Juliet because me asked them, they said Juliet now win back because she now fix the road and whatever. So me say, so what going for Peter King? You know, who name so? You know, we don't want him, we want a better candidate. We know we're back going to send him up.
Juliet now fix no road.
That's what my family member when Juliet give them everything, then they must say, wicked people them. Remember that PNP,
I typical PNP.
Yeah, remember that PNP, how wicked people them, how wicked people them, Chuck. Family them are wicked people. That's why they can't agree.
Munchie,
yes.
You know, when I get the COVID election, so she win by 2,000, 3,000 votes, them have to overcome that. As some see the politics, anybody win the local government election, win the general. As some in some
you know the MP now, you know. You know, vote for no MP, you vote for no.
Yeah. Anybody win the local government, win the general. Some see, some know it. Anybody win the local, no matter how close it is, win the general. You never see it's a Ren's girl.
No man, Juliet, I go win her seat flying. She go win it. I'm confident she go win.
Point is, anybody win the local government.
You know what happens to they have some very poor candidates. And all of them who have hype, then
you know why we perform so bad at the local government election, Ren's girl, because the candidate lied to the prime minister. They told the prime minister that they going to do their work and they wasn't doing shit.
The MP them, let me tell you what happened.
That is why we lost.
Yeah, let me tell you what happened. You see the MP, remember when it comes down to local government, you know, really the MP, them really select the councillor them. A lot of the MP and them are friend. And even though they now work hard and whatever through them friend, them put them back in.
Because Currency put in 3 new councillors and she win all her seats. Era win all her fair seats. Much people win their seat. What the excuse why the rest of them couldn't win their seat? I now look on them.
That is the issue. A lot of the MP them choose poorly. A friend them choose. Then choose friend over people who actually if they look into it, they could have choose somebody else, but no, them put in them friend.
Ren's girl, that's something to you. Yes, what Anshu do in a 2020. Yes, I seen the mark goal in a do. Select mostly woman in some seat.
Yeah, true.
See me a deal.
Yeah, that's the woman win. You're right.
Anjo.
We ma follow.
But him wrong.
Repeat that
one.
Because normally PNP nah put so much woman pan a ballot for true. All of a sudden now be a woman them put pan ballot because they see what happened in a 2020. I want to put one woman per ballot. Every one of them win. Well, not everyone, but 90% of them win. So that's why PNP had win. You're right.
Yeah.
All of us from PNP are full of them ballot a woman. They never used to do that in a personal time. In a personal time, PNP never like woman.
Munchie, what is message to you? Janice Allen, the next woman, and Gabriel, Peter Bunting Mattress, and one in Danishka. Well, I know, I'm killing my daughter after election, there is no more. Them 4 or 5 women there. And then fast back to one.
One to deny daughter.
Yeah, me talk she too. And the water back to one, then Gabriel Mars down so, she sold no more. For Dayton can be running from 3,000 beaten. She have to big Crystal League overcome that 3,000 vote, there are 2,000 vote. Well, Danishka can beat Mr. Gallimore see that a Xavier made. So I don't know where am I try. You see, dirty edged, I run against Nesta Mark and Andrew Dixon. And Roman K. Morris a traitor, you know. I can't move something I talk so. Romain came as a traitor.
Nothing the PNP
Romain for just wait.
I thought Romain was promised in order to cross the floor.
You don't get to be a life on Nesta because you have to put in extra.
You
remember what caused we lose much council seat during local government election. We low pimp people run away.
Exactly, we did us laid back on that's
this when you Romain tell Wally Palai and Nesta.
But in we know into Wally Palai and Nesta in win Moko, and then down there kill up themselves at about Nesta time, come on Nesta, whatever. When Nesta put on in green shirt and go back down a Clarendon, go start doing work and make it back clean people and the momentum with him now. All of a sudden Romain the pan social media ball and I tell life and Nesta and I make problem. Remember they down there the constituency for years, And I thought about them all of a sudden when Nesta don't know what they work and the people them back with Nesta on the ground now. Them the one Romain that make video tell life and Nesta about and I talk about him advocate for water in a Moko. Who he advocate for water from? Who chat to him? Him a MP?
Who's the MP?
Me don't know from Romain and MP. Romain can't get nothing done in a Moko. Where Romain get money from to spend?
But Moko live right place, Moko.
Eh?
Yeah,
Romain have any influence. Romain can't get nothing done substantial in a Moko. Everything with the water project, everything road, everything down there Nesta doing. Cannot do that. Romain have no money and no influence. Right. But him go what? But him this and that.
Munchie, him don't look up in either too.
Him don't like Romain, happy.
Him don't happy. Him unhappy.
You want to come back home in a pride of eating now?
I don't want
to
come back. I don't want to come back. I don't want
Chuck him don't happy. Him don't happy. Him don't happy.
Hey John, go your bed.
Me say, then tell you up in the back when Nesta never down there. And them I say them I go win and time come and the people eat Nesta capacity and this. Nesta gone down there now, God doing work. People then love him. He gone Moko, he might get momentum with him up in the pool. All of a sudden, Romain get a fire down there now. Me see a big.
Munchie. Munchie. A Rasta boy that can't beat him now.
Beat what?
A Rasta boy that can't. Angelique can't beat Romain. Beat Nesta. Me I tell you.
I thought them promise. They never promised Romain the seat to cross the floor.
Yeah, but then I like that. Trick him.
Yeah, if you cross the floor, you get the seat.
Yeah, trick him.
Trick him because the guy, the Rasta guy, he was a caretaker for Moko,
for years.
And then he said, all right, if we're not going to take Romain and make me be the caretaker, I think as them tell Romain, so when he cross the floor, he might go be MP caretaker.
How can I phone that?
Munchie. Yeah, no, brown man, I'm here in my back now. Have to live.
Somebody I listen to our live.
Or the other live over, so. Yeah. I think them promise Romain the seat for truth and they renege for the promise. Yeah, man. When they look on his face, nowadays in a chuck, he come like say your word could have what man take him in big sour self in. Can't realize no say. Then count out, then start count Nesta seed pan them winning column too quick. Nesta turn up the thing pan them, gone back in a constituency, gone doing work. People are happy with him.
They could have win that seat though.
Because the whole of the Clarendon thinks that everybody at Clarendon hate Nesta. We love the people in Clarendon love the party more than how they love Nesta. So they think that anything that the party don't win, they will do it. They underestimate that.
Conference now, me love how he split up a conference. He never have one conference. He put divisional. He show his strength in the division.
All right.
Because and all of the people make Romain run come out of ball,
Yes.
When you see amount of people them will come out.
And you see the people them to be called between me and Uno, Panya. Remember Nesta, the hierarchy, they never in Nesta not talk to him. He realized so the party come back together and unite and everybody they on board to win the entire Clarendon, win back every seat down there for Andrew Michael Olney. So that's why I'm a ball now. You know, sit up on Moko, you know, sit on the stage, Everybody was on this stage who people never expect.
Big conference.
Chuck, see the people, the speaker them what talk. It shock him,
Yeah, man.
It shock Romy and Red Girl when he
went take side.
Thank you. The people when they take side with him. People take side with him. He never expect.
And now he realize say everybody and Nesta good.
Thank you, Red Girl. You know something like you're smart. Me like you're smart, You don't have to spell out everything. Me love how you're smart. When I see the line up with over Moko, me say Nesta is back. When Romy said that Romy and skin catch a fire, me see a bitch, yo. But think so we're gonna.
All the people they blame Nesta. Say Nesta across the division down there.
Yes.
Never understand that. Romian always think. Remember, I know just since Nesta Romian across problem,
No. Me tell you, Nesta got trapped. He didn't angle it well.
Yeah, man. I know. My cause problem from thing that did it. From Charles, from Pernell did it.
I'm glad to the party unite now Clarendon and back on board. I mean, when Nesta not perfect and do something wrong, but I'm glad on humble himself and him back on board and the party is back on board. I miss the one Teddy Lee Green and one of the crab laws labor right.
You still alive?
I try make problem at about it. I got hard for Donovan. It I got hard for Delroy Williams win down there so because the mayor give him problem. Me say only Jesus can come off of heaven.
No, after Joel and the people them not link like that.
But was only Jesus can make Jamaica Labour Party lose a seat. Let me tell the Lee Grey go find something though. The Jamaica Labour Party is united in Clarendon more than ever before.
And what is so funny about the people them want feather?
But the party united down the Ren's girl. What I like with Teddy Lee Grey, he love put razor when a year not grow too much. In love problem.
Some of them want it to be needed.
Yeah, and they love choose. They love choose candidate like say them a Gen Sec.
Exactly. That part of the problem may have.
Yeah.
Let the party choose a candidate and then you support the candidate.
Thank you, Chuck. You know me at me your business already. We don't care who the party want to choose. Because once a labor right, me the pan the train.
Me not in no way try to influence the party.
You know, say, Chuck, I see him to me say on a live last night when them argue about South Manchester. Me say, listen, anything when Belmont Road say, I me I work with. And if Belmont Road say, I told somebody to go up for his seat and the people them vote. Anything the people them say, I work with. I don't like the idea wanna come dictator come talk about people not for run. Once the person is a Jamaica Labour Party member, or if it's a drunker, or if it's a dog, if they show an interest in the seat, them democracy dictates that you put them there and make the people decide. Leave it alone. When the people them decide, anybody people them decide that they may run with. That me say. So if the people them say Pierre, me run with that. If people them say Chin, me run with that. Stop going like say them and them something that create the vision too. Wanna go like say no one dictate and want dictate what Jen said most of. There is a real
problem when no there.
Yeah. Make the people them decide. The people them living at the area, the people them go work with it, whosoever is selected.
That's what I said, Dwayne's girl. Make Pierre go on the ground, go walk and look both, and make Chin go and go look and look. But me not say where them come on social media and go and suffer. Thank for the ground and go work with Pierre and go look on the vote.
Exactly, make him go and go work. Make him go on.
Yeah, and when Jen say come and decide on the work, what do Jen say come? Me don't know what. You tell us something. You see when I saw Manchester, Ren's girl. Appeared people I make the most problem. And now say Chin no the people don't say to Chin kind of do not, you know. What I said to peer people then when they call me on my phone but we talk about the problem, I say look here, stay upon the ground and go look on the vote. When the Gen say come, yeah, so when the Gen say come and win, Mr. Chin no call me back. And then time for we win this seat. Me don't want to frown on. Me can't take the tear down.
So listen, me not have no vote down there, so I'm not a delegate down there. I'm not a delegate at all. I don't have a vote, I said down there. Make it, them I go work the ground, and them I go work with whoever is choose.
Yeah.
People them that if you say China work, there is no issue. Chin will get it back.
Exactly.
Because them I said Chin work. Me say if Chin work and do all of that.
When time comes to vote, don't vote him back in.
Yes, I see him to be saying.
Then take a come down this month. March month, you come make delegates vote again. You know, vote who you want, and after you done, then we on social media, we take it up after you done. Right now, we don't want you nothing from you know. You know, get too much problem.
Same thing
Yeah,
you
man.
say.
Go
Then
down to work.
Same thing now, Clarendon. Me a one bag of complain. Something there. Dunkley this and Dunkley that. Me no know Dunkley from now. Me say, look here, when the gent say choose, I will come back. Same thing up at Hardly Shaw. Me say, if principal. Me say, of course, me prefer the principal. But if the delegates then vote in no more, me like, uno work with him and make him win too. Me no matter, you know, because me no vote up there. Me that a chang me case can start out in 3 seats there.
You have to start out, man, because when in a June, we have to be ready, you know.
We have to be ready for election, of course, and a March, we don't know.
Yeah, man, right after the budget. Bops! Right after, hey, Mr. That meant Marky G about it, Marky G knows say when a budget I read.
Yes.
It's going to be an uppercut to him sick.
Yeah, man, he knows, say after the budget.
Them know about the art of run with it budget, you know.
Yes. Can you hear him talk about, oh, this government is spending.
Yes.
But then spend, I'm not trying to figure out what spending he's talking about.
I don't lie, the man I tell Prince Girl, you know, when I lie. We never know to mark like so.
The only more spending on infrastructure. So I don't know what spending matter about.
But if the government would have run with it, don't the private sector would have intervene and start robot the government. My private sector they are the watchdog, you know. Remember the private sector the watchdog.
A firm or a rating and say them like with dedication to debt reduction. So I don't know what matter. Like the man the line, you know.
Me never know saying would have come out like so, you know, me never know. When Mark Golden just take over from the PNP, me underestimate the level of in line is. Me not tell a lie. Me never know say what I lie so. Me know politicians spin things if it the narrative and mix up story, but to me Mark Golden just as that Donald Trump. They say any and everything.
Into a line, man, and I go chat about or they bought out the media. Me say me frightened when if he say something like that. You of all people. Every foolishness
from the media.
Every fool look on a statement like Mikhail when Mikhail go say JUTC not supposed to deploy no bus go say Mary and so a statement like that should get not ear time, but to get ear time.
All me know say
I rile up the people them.
All me know say Mark Golden really upset the RJR media with that behavior. Me not ask. Because I know say all a person like call Diane Jackson Miller we love value for good name. So when she Mark Golden said that she's supposed to be very upset because she knows that she put herself on a limb for Mark Golden because before Mr. Man go with Golden now. Diane Jackson Miller was well respected on both sides, you know. And people used to actually listen to her and say, "Maybe you hear Diana say." People actually listen and respect her. When she start go with Golden, we labor right now and you're not in front of her.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Me say all of them in order to appease the PMP, them sell them soul.
Yeah, man.
They sell them soul. They sell them reputation.
Yeah.
They sell them dignity. Yeah, boy.
Which is a sad situation, me I tell you.
George said something tweet, you know. You remember when the whole SSL drama them want come down pan George. George said something which was very key. George said, unlike other media outlets that you can call and dictate how the headline should be, you cannot call over here and do that.
Right.
Remember, it was visually them. Was it the local government? When Diane come out about say them try dictate to her how to write the headline. What event did that go on?
I did the time when they want them to say them win.
Exactly. After the first time in history, PNP account send catching and Portmore separate. After them win.